Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 2 of our quadruple headers. Yes, yesterday we did 4 games. Today we will be doing 4 more, starting with this one right behind me, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Okay, so we've got this game coming up first. After this game, we'll have Phoenix and Oklahoma City Thunder, where the Oklahoma City Thunder are 15.5-point favorites over Phoenix. Then we've got Orlando versus Detroit, where Detroit, again, overwhelming favorites. And the same thing for the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers. Guys, I would not be surprised if we had 4 blowout games here today. I think the closest of the games, I don't know, man, it might actually be this one right here. And I'm even hesitant to say that. I think the Boston Celtics should mop the floor with the Philadelphia 76ers today. They are 12.5-point favorites coming into today's game, which is pretty wild. What's going on? G. Mario saying, where is lineup, or where line up? We're about to talk about all of that stuff right now, Mr. Mario. Shout out to Freimeister Bond. By the way, Freimeister, I read your email last night. Didn't reply to it just yet, but I did get your email, bro. Thanks for the kind words, dude. I did see everything you wrote right there. I really appreciate that, and cannot wait to actually connect with you off of the streams and go back and forth right here. Shout out to Victoria, who's in the chat. What up, Victoria? How you doing, girl? Good to have you in here. Noah Lingefelter is in the chat right now. Falcon Grad is also in here. Mr. Robert Zamora, the one and only, with us today. I see, looks like Bang Out Banga saying, what's good, Mario? Once again, salute the hard work. Keep grinding with the flex. Appreciate you, bro. I see ya. I came in through the window last night, and you're gone. I'm not gone today. I'm here. Okay, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. All right, that's just a little lit right there from Maroon Commando. Shout out to the Mr. Mojo saying, wow, New York 13 runs, said Mr. Mojo. Danky, what's up? Or Donka, what's up? Saying, hello, Mario. What's up, Donka? Welcome. Mr. Balboa, I saw you in the chat earlier. I'm right here, Mr. Balboa. We are live. Welcome to the gun show, says Mr. Mojo. Meow, meow. Hello, Ricky. Hello. So, let's see. I'm at church, but I will be here for the next 3 games. No worries, CJ Banning. I'll be here all day, sir. We back, baby. Yes, we are, Nathaniel. Yes, we are. All right, y'all, I see you in the chat right now. We should be live and rocking and rolling. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We've got a lot of games coming up right now. Which game are y'all most interested in today? Tell me in the chat. And just to make sure that we are clear and good to go, let me just see any comments in the chat. Just drop a few emojis. I've got Drago Balboa, who seems to maybe be behind. So if you guys are out there right now and you can hear me loud and clear, just hit a couple of emojis in the chat so I know that we are live and rocking and heading in the right direction. I see Gray 59 with the hands up right now. And they stay there, up, down. Working great. Okay, awesome. Beautiful, Mr. Samora. Love it. Maroon Commando says the 2025 playoffs will not be remembered for the Oklahoma City Thunder winning the championship, but how clutch Tyrese Halliburton was. Honestly, yeah, because they had a real chance of beating the Oklahoma City Thunder in the 2025 postseason if he didn't tear his ACL at the end of Game 6. Anyways, that's actually tore his Achilles, not his ACL. This game ought to be good. Ricky Manyhides letting me know that we are good to go right now. What's up, Kunkmeister? Welcome in. GTR Monster saying hello from New Zealand. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? Jordan Jackson's in the chat. Robert Samora dropping the Go Spurs Go. Man, it's going to be a blowout game all day, guys. So I do believe that all day we are going to have 4 blowouts today, so I am not going to overstress my voice, especially not early in today's game. I'm going to try to save it. I keep looking over here at this side because my Wemby jersey is just sitting on the hanger, and I want to put that thing on so bad right now, but it makes no sense for this game between the Boston Celtics and the 76ers. Jordan Jackson says Celtics all the way. I see you out there. What's up, man? Good to see that you made it, said Frymeister. Lucinda's in the chat. Welcome, Lucinda. I got Fired Up Gaming also in the chat saying, yo, what is up? What's up, brother? Okay, guys. So right now, here in San Antonio, Texas, this game is going to be on ABC, but currently on ABC right now, I'm stuck watching Joel Osteen and that stuff. That should be ending here in just a moment. We're going to be covering basketball in just a second, but while the TV does the TV thing, I'm going to do the Football Nation thing and the Hoop Heads thing. So let's talk about what we've seen in the postseason so far. Okay, you can see here Cavaliers 1-0 over the Raptors. Nuggets played 1-0 over the Timberwolves. Knicks 1-0 over the Hawks. And Lakers 1-0 over the Rockets. We'll have 4 games today in this order. Celtics versus 76ers, followed by Phoenix and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then Magic, Pistons, and what I've been waiting for all week, Spurs and Blazers. That is what we will be covering today. 4 games, as long as my voice can hold up. And even if my voice isn't going to hold up, we're still going to be live, and we're going to watch that San Antonio Spurs game together, even if I have to learn sign language on the fly. Okay. That being said, that's just the play-in, that's just the brackets right there. Damn it. I forgot to do the most important thing for a clean transition here. How can I change this? Because I want to be able to. Okay, let's do this. I can't delete them out of this file. These are yesterday's. I have the 76ers Celtics here. I can copy all of these. But when I try to make the change, it's going to say it can't do it because it's currently in. Crap. So let's see. And I can't delete because it's currently open in OBS Studios. So what if I change the names? Let's see. Rename. There we go. What if I just change the names here? Oh, I can't even change the names while it's open in OBS. God bless America. That's okay. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the old school way, and I actually think I can make up for this. Give me 1 second, guys, while I do a quick adjustment here. So we'll go to settings. We'll change this. It's going to be ay coño. Copy. Sorry about that. Sweet. So now, man, this is going to kill me today. This is going to be brutal. Okay, so I can't change it there either. What is going on with this? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, guys, while I make some quick adjustments here. Not exactly what I was expecting for today's game. Do feel like I've got some issues going on because I had to kind of flub my way into this. Okay. How can we fix this issue that we got going on? Can't change any of these. Maybe I can. Sorry, guys. I'm all I can say is that right now I'm having some technical difficulties. I don't know why the Hawks stuff would be open right now. Why would this stuff be? Okay, let's start with that. At least I can do this part right here. La concha de tu madre. Okay. We'll have to do this painstakingly, 1 slide at a time. Also, I don't know why it's like 1,000 degrees in the office right now. Lots of issues here today. Not the greatest start to the quadruple header that we got going on. Well, I tried, but I didn't really try, says Adam. Adam, what's going on? Let's put our tie clip on and make sure that we're good to go for today. All right, guys, let's take a look at some of these stats right now. Interestingly enough, the Philadelphia 76ers are outscoring the Boston Celtics during the regular season. 115, almost 116 to 115 here. It's not by much, just by 1 point. But that's what you got right now. Anyways, Boston Celtics, 46.7% shooting the basketball. That's an advantage over the 76ers. 36.7% at the three-point line. That's an advantage over the 76ers. I'm going to turn this fan on even higher because this is just way too hot in here. Free throw percentage, 81. Basically 81. This is pretty dead even. Here's the issue, guys. It's not necessarily on the offensive side. Philadelphia 76ers score more points in the paint. They are way better at fast break opportunities here. And the 76ers offensively, it looks like this team should be actually edging out the Boston Celtics. Where the disconnect here lies is not in the offensive side of the equation. It's in the defensive side of the equation. So let's pull up the regular season defense while we go one slide at a time. Regular season defense, this is why there is such a difference here. Now, let's just assume that the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics are both averaging somewhere near 115 points per game. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers defense is still allowing 115, almost 116 points per game. There is a reason that the 76ers have a 45-37 record compared to the Boston Celtics, who have a 56-26 record. The Boston Celtics flat out play better defense, at least when it comes to points per game allowed. Excuse me. Okay. Defensive rebounds per game. 31.9 to 33.9. That's 2 more defensive rebounds for the Boston Celtics per game. Blocks per game. You got 5.7 compared to 5.0. 9.1. I will give Philadelphia their flowers for being able to force more turnovers than the Boston Celtics, but they still give up way too many points. They're giving up 116 points compared to 107. Boston's defense is the difference maker between these two teams right now. Again, offensively, interestingly enough, the Philadelphia 76ers averaging the exact number of points per game, has the exact number of points per game allowed. Kind of a crazy statistic, but those are the numbers. Asking for the over-under for today. The over-under for today, my friends, is 214. The over-under for today is 214. Okay, let's take a look at the 76ers and their last 5 games before this game gets started right now. The Philadelphia 76ers in their last 5. Remember, guys, they had to go through the play-in tournament to even get here. But at the start of the month, on April 6th, in San Antonio, my Spurs took care of business. They beat the 76ers 115 to 102. Then on April 9th, 3 days later, the Houston Rockets took care of business, and they beat the 76ers 113 to 102. They go on to Indiana. They beat a limping Indiana Pacers team with no Tyrese Halliburton, who literally just played his first game of 5-on-5 with his teammates like yesterday. So they got to win there. 76ers got to win over the Pacers. They got to win over the flailing Milwaukee Bucks right now, who look like deer stuck in the headlights. So 2 easy wins in the East right here, and then a win over the Orlando Magic, 109 to 97. In the play-in tournament, but it really has not been very impressive for the 76ers at the end of the season. I am not impressed by what I've seen from Philadelphia. That's not to say that they can't turn up on any given night. I know VJ Edgecombe is an absolute beast, and so is Maxey. Maxey's also really, really good. But the Boston Celtics are the Boston Celtics, bro. Taking a look at Boston and their last 5 games. Looking down this list right now, they beat the Raptors 115 to 101. They beat the Hornets 113 to 102. They actually dropped a game here to the New York Knicks, and the score here is 106 to 112. Knicks got the win here. But they beat New Orleans. They beat Orlando as well at the end of the season. This was not a play-in tournament game. This was just on April 12th. And so the Celtics have not played basketball in an entire week. They had a whole bye week for the Boston Celtics. Yes, the last basketball game played by Boston was on April 12th. So then the question becomes, are they rested or are they rusty? I don't think the Boston Celtics get rusty. I don't think you can get rust on a 4-leaf clover. Okay, let's take a look at some of the starters for both of these sides, shall we? Taking a look at the 76ers starters right now. At center, number 30, Adam Bona. At power forward, number 8, Paul George. At small forward, number 9, Kelly Oubre. At shooting guard, number 77, VJ Edgecombe. And point guard, number 0, Tyrese Maxey. These will be your starting 5 for today. Tyrese Maxey is a good player, says Joseph. That is true. Joseph, what's up? Hallie is back. He's back, right? Halliburton is back. He's back to practice. So he's able to walk. He's able to play. He played 5-on-5 this past week for the first time since his injury. Was staying up late last night, just kind of going through some data on the NBA, and that was one of the things that I found out right now. One Magic fan says, "Go Magic." What's up, brother? Mr. Mojo saying Philly threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Uh-oh. New York Kingpin is in the chat right now. Looks like Freimeister's with us, too. Who else, guys? Doing a quick roll call. I see y'all in the chat. There's a lot of us in here. Lucky from Roblox, welcome back. Boomer Sooner, David Mash, Michael Larnino, hello. I got Vilius, what's up? Welcome in. Manuel Torres, looks like hard pressure, saying VJ going for 30 today. Chino, what's up, dude? Levi saying I love your channel. However, a humble suggestion. I think you should rename Sports Nation or Live Sports Nation or Sports Talk Nation. It's confusing that Football Nation covers other sports, says Levi. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not confused. But that's okay, man. If anything, it'll raise an eyebrow, and sometimes people jump in just for the curiosity. Lene is in the chat. Bishop Ray is in the chat. What up, Bishop? What up, Lene? How y'all doing? Fist bumps to y'all. Welcome in. Trillzilla saying day 2, let's go. What up, Trillzilla? Cedric in the chat. Jeff is in the chat. Boy, we got a squad today. Tess Tickle saying best miss May I song. Oh, the best miss May I song. The first Miss May I song I ever heard was probably Hey Mister, and that's probably the one that I jam out to the most. I actually prefer Memphis Mayfire, but that's a whole separate conversation. That's a whole nother thing. We're talking ball right now. We can talk music later. Sword, what's up, man? Sword Vader in the chat. Love it. Okay, cool. So, by the way, if I changed it, I have to change my whole theme song. It's FN, Football Nation. That's why it's Let's Effin' Go. You get it? Can't change that. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Okay. Here's the bench, guys. Andre Drummond, who was really good in that game against the Magic, knocked down a couple of three-point shots in the corners. Would like to see that out of this center here today. Dominic Barlow, Justin Edwards, Kyle Lowry, and Quentin Grimes coming in off the bench. There are a few other players like Joel Embiid who will not be available for today's contest, and the deep bench down here. If they end up hitting the floor, I promise I will let you guys know. By the way, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now is the over-under for today's contest. Let's take a look at the Boston Celtics here, shall we? Celtics starters for today. I've got Neemias Queta at center, Jason Tatum at power forward, Sam Hauser at small forward, Jaylen Brown going to be taking over for the shooting guard spot, and Derek White available here today as well. Joe Mazzulla, your head coach for the Boston Celtics. Now, those of you who are unfamiliar with the Boston layout right now, Jaylen Brown has been the driving force of the offense. Great to have Jason Tatum back. We also know that Derek White can ball out too. Derek White right now leading the team in assists, Jaylen Brown leading the team in points per game, and Neemias Queta leading the way in rebounds per game, averaging 5.3 defensive rebounds and 3 offensive rebounds per game. Taking a look at the bench here for the Boston Celtics. We've got Nikola Vucevic. I've got Jordan Walsh, Ugo Gonzalez, Baylor Shireman, and Peyton Pritchard coming in off the bench. Also, we will probably see some Luka Garza here today. Amari Williams, Delano Blanton, these guys beyond Luka Garza, probably not going to see much of them unless they got to unload the bench. And they might if they're up by 20 in the fourth quarter. Victoria checking in saying, I am ready for today's game. Honestly, Victoria, me too. I am super ready for today's game. And I actually, this is weird, guys. I actually believe that yesterday's games are going to perform better than today's games, even though we've got the champion teams playing here today with the Boston Celtics and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and obviously the highs, the 1s and 2s in the West versus the 7s and the 8s. I think this is going to be very lopsided, and so we're going to see some of the viewership taper off towards the end of these games if they are one-sided. But I don't really want to speculate too much. Let's just ride the wave and see how this let's see how this goes. Okay. Point guard comparison. So for whatever reason, this point guard comparison is still backwards, and it should be. Let's go to downloads. I'm going to go to I see what's going on here. Do I see what's going on here? We're about to get tip-off here. I want to go through the list. Browse. Downloads. This point guard comparison ain't going to change. So NBA, point guard comparison. I should be able to. These are all the Hawks ones. Shooting guard comparison, downloads. Okay, let's try this. Downloads. 76ers Celtics. Take all of this. Copy. Bet. I think I actually got it. What? Did I actually get it? Let's see. Did I actually get it? Did I get it? Point guard comparison. I might have actually gotten it. Let's go. Okay, Tyrese Maxey and Derek White. Let's go. Okay, we're able to set up right now. Tyrese Maxey, Derek White. Taking a look at the 2 point guards right now. Maxey averaging 28.3. He is the leading point scorer here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Big numbers, guys. 28 points per game, 6.6 assists per game, twice the steals per game. He is shooting the basketball from three-point land at 37% efficiency, and overall 46.2. Tyrese Maxey over Derek White. I know there are some real big Derek White fans, and I still am a San Antonio Spurs fan, but Derek White was a San Antonio Spurs, so I have a little love for Derek White. But Tyrese Maxey, brother, that's the man today. Here's the shooting guard comparison. Now that I can pull up the files, let's go. So stoked. They're cutting over to the camera here, guys. Or cutting the camera over to the court, I should say. Cutting the camera over to the court, I should say. Here's the shooting guard comparison. Jaylen Brown and VJ Edgecombe. We're kind of flipping and flopping right now. Now, big advantage to Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics over VJ Edgecombe. Of course, VJ Edgecombe is still very, very young at age just 20 right now. Just 20 years old. Jaylen Brown has much more experience, and he's kind of been the heart of this team for quite some time. Jaylen Brown, I actually just watched him on an episode of the School of Hard Knocks. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that, but fun watch right there. This means that we got to go on to the small forward position. Small forward comparison. By the way, we're about to line up for tip-off here. Small forwards here going to have Sam Hauser and Kelly Oubre. Oubre averaging more points per game than Sam Hauser. You guys can decide who you would rather have, but statistically speaking, all of the advantages go to Kelly Oubre over Sam Hauser. We're going to bring these up again as the game goes on because I know I'm rushing through these right now. The power forward comparison. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. Power forward comparison right now. This is going to be Jason Tatum and Paul George. Paul George averaging 17 points per game. Jason Tatum averaging 21. And then, of course, your centers for today we'll talk about in just a moment. But let's scroll this over and get this game started, ladies and gentlemen. This play-by-play is going to be a little bit behind me. A little bit ahead of me, I should say. But we are lining up for tip-off, guys. Here we go. Philadelphia lines up for the tip-off. Looking up. Both guys got their hands up right now. Ready? Ready? There it is. Ready? There we go. Oh, shit. Ow. Fuck. I'm bleeding. Ow, I'm bleeding. Ow. That's what I get for trying to have some fun. Here's the ball. Here's a three-point shot to open things up. I totally just jumped up in the air and smashed my finger on the air vent above my head like a big old idiot. Ow! This game is on ESPN and on ABC. Here's a driving play. It's going to be a foul right now. Damn it. Bro, I'm bleeding. That's not too bad. Hey, no blood, no foul, right? That's it. That's okay. We're okay. We're a big boy. It's a little cut. Rub some dirt in it. Santino's laughing at me right now. Okay, so Neemias Queta is at the free throw line. This game just now getting started. Boston going to shoot a couple of shots to get this thing rolling here. Putting some pressure on this, but why, says Falcons. Well, guys, that's how you know that this is a live stream. The first free throw will be made right now. The score is 1-0. Here's the second free throw, and Keita can't get the second one to go. It's now 1-0. Boston Celtics with the lead. We start the clock with 11:33 here left to go. Damn, that hurts so bad. Maxey cuts to the right. Maxey's in the paint. Maxey will bounce it out to VJ Edgecombe, who lets the triple fly. It's off the rim and rebounded by Jason Tatum. Tatum gets the board. So Tatum gets a rebound. Here's a kick out to Hauser. Hauser for three. Yes, sir. Hauser knocks it down. It's 4-0 right now. So Sam Hauser knocks down the triple. Up by three, the Boston Celtics are in a good spot here as this game gets started. They are overwhelming favorites to win this game. The Philadelphia 76ers let a three-ball fly of their own, and Maxey banks in a three-point shot from beyond the arc at the straightaway. Somehow Tyrese Maxey gets that one to go in off the glass. So that's a three-point shot. That's good for the Philadelphia 76ers. Working the ball around the three-point line right now. Looks like Keita's going to hang on to it. Keita's at the straightaway. Keita looks to the right, bounces this one. Almost a bad pass, but Jaylen Brown recovers. Shot clock down to 3. Brown's in trouble. Brown will shoot through the contact here, and it looks like good defensive play by Adam Bona. Now in a fast break transition, Bona, ooh, they're going to call this a charging foul on Bona. Sam Hauser gets his feet set. And this is going to stop the clock with 10:23. Charging foul. Boom. Boston basketball. I'll holler at her in just a moment. I'll holler at her in just a moment to see if we can't get a Band-Aid right now. I'm just hanging on to this on my finger for now. We'll be okay. We're going to be we going to be all right. Let me actually change this to the Celtics home court and get our basketball system going here. Please stand by. Here's a shot at the rim. Looks like Keita gets this one to go. So Keita is going to score a shot now. The score is now 6-3. So yesterday we had the games on Amazon. Today we're not going to have these games on Amazon, which means I'm going to have to manually move the ball around here. And that's totally fine by me. I'm okay with it. The score is 6-3. I'm going to update my score in just a second here. Please stand by while I make some quick adjustments. You know what? Let's shrink this down. Let's blow this up. I think that should be good. Right? What do y'all think? Not too worried about that? Okay, we're going to lock it in. All right, guys. Basketball is at the free throw line. The score is 6-3. Here we go. We've set the score. Looks like 9:55 here left to go in the first quarter. At the free throw line right now, we've got Paul George shooting an and one, so it looks like he made a shot, got fouled, gets the bucket to go. 9:54 on the clock. Here come the Boston Celtics. Let's lock back in now. Boston Celtics with the basketball. Looks like it's going to be almost turned over. Jason Tatum has the ball above his head. He's standing just outside the paint. Tatum, ball above his head, looks to the right. He surveys. He does a fadeaway jump shot and gets it to go. Nice shot for Jason Tatum. So here's the inbound pass after the shot is made right there. Here come the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George to the right-hand side. George drives, spins, loses the basketball, and this goes out of bounds. Last touched by Philadelphia. So it is Boston Celtics basketball. Here is the inbound pass, and there is Derek White to bring the ball up court. White, a spin move. White at the three-point line. He cuts to the right. He's at the edge. He goes backwards, and now it's with Jason Tatum at the Celtics logo. Tatum on the crossover, tries to get past Paul George. Another fadeaway jumper. No, it's going to be off the rim and rebounded by Andre Drummond. So Drummond gets a board right now. Top of your screen, you got Tyrese Maxey. Maxey from the three-point line will shoot. It's no good. Rebounded by Brown. Brown gets a board. So Brown's rebound. He's at the logo. He drives. He's in the paint. He's going to be dispossessed. Paul George comes up with the basketball, and it's a steal for the Philadelphia 76ers. 76ers keeping this a close game. Maxey will go up and shoot. He will be fouled right here, and it looks like this foul is going to be charged to Keita, I believe. So Keita picks up his second foul already, and Keita still has his hands up in the air. I feel like such an idiot trying to do that jump ball. Feel like such an idiot. Sheffy, cheers, man. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Seeing you have to make live production adjustments is great. Yeah, dude. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. So 8:38 here left to go. We're at the free throw line. First free throw right now is no good for Tyrese Maxey. So Maxey misses free throw number one. 8:39 on the clock. Camera focusing on head coach Joe Mazzulla right now. He looks out to his guys, looks at him, points, says, "You good? We're good." Philadelphia at the free throw line, down by 2. 8:39 left to go here in the first. Get a tourniquet, says Boomer Sooner. Good vertical, says Steve. Second free throw is good, and the score is now 7-8. Let's start the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Derek White. White steps through the logo, goes to the bottom wing on your screen, passes to the top right now. Another handoff here. Sam Hauser, pump fake, sidestep, lets it rip. Yes, sir! Sam Hauser for 3. So Hauser knocks down another. He's up to 6 points. We're at the top of the screen. Tyrese Maxey going to push his way through Derek White. He turns around, shoots the baseline, and that's no good. Rebound by Hauser. Hauser gets the board. Here's the push to Tatum. Tatum at the TD Garden logo. He looks to the right. He'll find Vucevic. Here's one more. And here's the shot for Jaylen Brown. Brown with a hook shot. It's no good. The officials blow the whistle, though, and it looks like Jaylen Brown is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Vucevic is out there right now. You got Nikola Vucevic on the court. You got Vucevic, Tatum, Brown, Hauser, and White. Vucevic, Tatum, Brown, Hauser, and White for the Celtics. By the way, it looks like this foul was not a shooting foul. And there's the inbound pass. Jaylen Brown will take the fadeaway baseline jump shot. It will fall. It's now 13-7 here, and the Philadelphia 76ers need to answer back quickly. So Paul George goes to the right, and one more pass up to the top of the screen. It's with Maxey. So Maxey's at the Celtics logo. Maxey covered by White. He will drive. He will pump fake. He will clear to the three-point line. Paul George, overhead pass, going to be plucked out of the sky, and it's a steal. Here is Jason Tatum taking it all the way, and it's now 15-7. Stop the clock. Timeout is called by Philadelphia. They've got 6 remaining after this one. We go to our first commercial break of the day. All right, guys. So an awkward transition into this live stream, but we should be good to go. Sweep is coming, saying East Coast Rider. Jeff crying right now, saying Brown going to get calls today. If they don't win by 12, Vegas is paying out, says Mr. Mojo. My Boston minus 13.5 call is looking pretty good right now. Well, let's see how it goes, New York City Kingpin. We got plenty of game left to go. When Drummond is your starting center, you might as well pack it in. Was Drummond the starter today? I'm still bleeding, bro. I need to get that thing looked at. You bleeding? Yeah, you bleeding. Let me go get a Band-Aid and make sure I'm not sucking on my finger the whole day. Let's take a quick look at the box score right now, and it looks like no. Yeah, Bona definitely got the start today. Andre Drummond just got a lot of play time, and this is like midway through the first quarter. We should not be seeing Andre Drummond this early in unless Bona actually got injured. Blood, just a little dot. Anytime, Isabel. Let's see, as a Knicks fan, I don't care which team wins because either way we're going to win against either team. Facts. But you're not going to get past – I don't think anyone's going to get past my San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go. The last one we didn't talk about, interestingly enough, is the starting center. So let's go ahead and bring that up right now. These are your 2 starting centers for today. And you guys can take a look at these numbers on your own while I go grab some first aid. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are getting first aid coming up in just a moment. Yeah, guys, y'all are all talking about – I see a couple of chats coming in right now, and you guys are talking about, I don't see this happening without Joel Embiid. There is hope that if this can be extended to a 6-7 game series, that Joel Embiid might be available to come back. but I'm not really keeping my hopes up too high. I believe it was, appendicitis? That he just had his appendix removed? And it would be really tough to come back from appendicitis in just a couple of weeks after having surgery to have an organ removed from your body. I don't know if the hope is really there, but yes, that is why Joel Embiid is out. So yeah, appendicitis, had that removed. Can you say Trey Bang on a couple of threes? If there's crazy, maybe Maroon Commando. Anyways, so appendicitis, had to have emergency surgery. 76ers say he'll be unavailable indefinitely, and his recovery is managed by the team's doctors and surgeons. 76ers would have to definitely win this series and hope for another couple weeks here for Joel Embiid to possibly come back and actually contribute. So 7 minutes and 24 seconds here left to go. I'm going to grab the chair here because we've got a very long day ahead of us. I'm not going to burn out on game one. The basketball is in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. We are in the 76ers front court right now. Here's the move. Here's the kick to the three-point line. This one flies. It's a bad shot here from Kelly Oubre and a rebound for the Boston Celtics. Here's a push. Sam Hauser's at the three-point line. Jason Tatum now has it. Tatum inside the three-point line, trying to get past Maxey. Tatum will go up, kicks it to Hauser. Hauser one more. Back to Hauser. And a bounce pass inside to Tatum. Tatum, the elbow jump shot. It's nothing but net. It's good. It's now another 2 points for the Boston Celtics. They're up by 10. 6 minutes and 47 seconds here left to go. Ball in the hands right now of Oubre. Oubre goes backwards to Maxey. Thank you. Maxey. Actually, which one should I use here? Here's the drive, and Maxey's in the paint trying to get past Tatum. A difficult shot to go, and Maxey able to lay it up on the right side of the glass right there. Good job for him. Boston Celtics trying to answer back. Mario trying to get this Band-Aid unwrapped. Derek White trains a triple from downtown. The score is 9-20 here. 9-20. Ball is back with the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey at the top of the Celtics logo. Maxey will drive. He is 1 foot in the paint. Fadeaway jump shot. It's going to be short. Rebounded by, looks like Jason Tatum gets the board. He'll push to Derek White. White to Brown. Brown on the left-hand side. Brown will drive. Brown, Euros. He shoots. He's going to be rejected here. Andre Drummond gets a clean block right now. VJ Edgecombe to the rim. Kicks it out to the three-point line. Back of the rim, no good. Edgecombe fighting for the board, and he gets the pull down. So an offensive rebound. Out to Maxey. Out to VJ, and VJ for three. Bounces on the rim a few times. Andre Drummond wanted the foul. Looks like a bad possession here for the Philadelphia 76ers. At least they got 2 chances at the rim. Jaylen Brown quickly carves up the Philadelphia defense. It's 22-9, up by 13. This is kind of what we expected in this game. Bottom of the screen, guys. Oubre goes to Drummond. Drummond is at the straightaway. He likes to shoot threes, but not from this angle. He's more of a corner three guy. Here's Paul George. Paul George taking matters into his hands. He gets that shot to go. 5:03 on the clock. Let's go ahead and put this stupid Band-Aid on because Mario's a big, stupid dummy who doesn't know how to jump ball in his own office. All right, here is a charging foul. So an offensive foul. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. They're going to charge this foul. Looks like it's against oh, wow. They're going to charge this one against Nikola Vucevic, excuse me. So Vucevic going to pick up a foul here. Looks like it's going to be an illegal screen. Definitely an illegal screen right there. Okay. So they're calling it a trip right there more than anything. Here's a pass to the left-hand side, and it's going to be Paul George who shoots. He's going to be fouled, but it looks like the shot is before the foul as the official does the hand motions. Stanley saying Embiid's not hurt. I mean, if I had my organs removed, I would argue that I am hurt. But if you say so, Stanley. Here is the inbound pass. Ball is in the hands of Andre Drummond. Then we go to Tyrese Maxey. And it looks like there's going to be another offensive foul. This time it's the Philadelphia 76ers who commit the foul. I got Ryan in the chat. What up, Ryan? Ryan's in the chat. Love crafting saying, and we're back. Looks like Mr. Ray is with us right now. Philly is walking into a sweep, says, yeah, dude, I think so. Come on, Boston. Don't get sloppy. Question mark. Okay, we're waiting for the – I think this might be – what is this official doing? They're going to check to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul. The official, you can see the official visibly frustrated with the overhead communication in the stadium. He just slammed the desk and was like, hey, man, stop cutting my microphone. So Paul George and Andre Drummond both pushed off on Jaylen Brown. Drummond put an elbow on Jaylen Brown, and Brown hit the deck here. This might go down as a flagrant one against Andre Drummond, and we might end up with 2 free throws here for the Boston Celtics. Down by 11 right now. The Philadelphia 76ers are not doing themselves any favors by playing like that. Drummond trying to plead his case to Paul George. Bro, you can't plead your case to your teammate. You should be talking to the officials, not to your teammate here. He can't help you. Interesting. After review, it looks like there was nothing there that was egregious or a wind-up and follow-through, so the officials are calling this a common foul. I would have been fine with it going either way, but it's going to be a turnover regardless, and it's going to be Boston basketball. So Boston's about to inbound from the hash at the top of the screen right now. Jeff Metterling saying that the 76ers are not playing well so far. Fact. Physical, says Frenchie Dat. Let's get physical, physical. I want to get physical. Let me hear you. Let me hear your body talk. All right, what's up, Mask? Saying, can I please have a shout-out? Thanks for watching. Mr. Mojo says, no blood, no foul. We start the clock, guys. Boston in the corner. 3-point shot. Ooh, pump fake, sidestep. Doesn't let it rip. Here's a Derek White 3, though. Derek White shoots. Derek White. Wow. This is going to go out of bounds. They're saying it's Boston Celtics basketball. 4:20 on the clock. You know what that means. You know what that means. Under 110 first half. Bricks and doinks. Saying a lot of bricks and doinks, says Black Ram TV. Tommy Braskett's with us in the chat. Infamous is with us in the chat. What's up, guys? It's Boston basketball. Let's get the inbound pass. So Tatum will inbound this one. It's with Vesuvic. He'll pass this over and driving into the rim. Oh, a missed layup right here for Jaylen Brown. That is unusual. Here are the 76ers. Nice drive there, and it's going to get a little wedgy. It actually falls out right here. Bad shot coming back the other way. This time it was looks like Dominic Barlow had that one. Here's a 3-point shot for Jason Tatum. This shot is no good. Tatum going to miss this off the rim. Maxey is at the 3-point line. Maxey will shoot. Maxey will score, and it looks like he will also draw a foul. So, and one as Tyrese Maxey steps on the gas. All right, guys, in case you are curious, in case you are wondering, on the court right now for the Philadelphia 76ers, you've got Maxey, George, Oubre, Barlow, and Grimes. On the court right now for the Boston Celtics, it is Tatum, White, Pritchard, Vucevic, and Walsh. Looks like Jaylen Brown is going to the bench right now for these free throws. So here comes free throw. The and one free throw for Tyrese Maxey is successful. It's back to an 8-point game. Philadelphia not going to be counted out just yet. Bringing the ball up court here, looks like it's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard at the Boston Celtics logo. Pritchard trying to get past Grimes. Pritchard will drive to the rim. He will shoot and score. Peyton Pritchard pretty quick right here. Looking like Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, to the right-hand side goes Paul George. He loses the basketball but recovers. George covered right now by Pritchard. Tight defense here by Peyton Pritchard. Paul George still fighting on the dribble. Tough contested shot, not going to go for Paul George. He had other options, decided to take it himself instead of looking for the better shot here. Maxey was open at the 3-point line. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard pulls up and shoots the triple. Pritchard off the front of the rim. It's going to be a rebound by Oubre. So Kelly Oubre gets the board. Here is the speed right now, slowing things down. Maxey Thought he had an angle. He's working against Jason Tatum. Maxey in the paint will shoot. It's no good. Fighting for the board and actually getting the rebound. It looks like the Philadelphia 76ers have it. Here's a motion. Paul George at the three-point line fights his way in. Tosses this one underneath. Looks like there's going to be a foul right here. And we get a man who's fouled. It's Dominic Barlow who draws the foul. And I believe the Boston Celtics are about to call a timeout right now. So Dominic Barlow is fouled on the shot. Timeout will be called by the Boston Celtics. The score is 24-14. When we get back, Dominic Barlow will be shooting 2 free throws. All right, guys, what's up, man? Until Activated is with us right now. Joshua, good looking out, brother. So Joshua saying it's pronounced Vucevic. Okay, I will actually write that down, bro. Joshua, thank you. A genuine thank you. But where the heck is my pen, bro? So I'm looking for my pen now to write it down. I think I can commit that to memory. Vucevic. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Our boy Drago Balboa is in the chat right now. This host is so informative and really knows his stuff. Truly a cut above the rest in commentary and channel graphics. No one is doing what Mario does. Now, senor, how about the famous knuckle bump? Let's go. What's up, Mr. Balboa? How you doing, Don? Welcome in, sir. I haven't gotten an email from you in a couple of days, man. It's been like 2 weeks since my last email from you, man. Weird to not get an email from Drago Balboa, but I do appreciate you being here, and I definitely appreciate the super chat, man. Welcome in. All right, guys, I'm reading some of the chats right now. Jeff with the fist bump in here as well. Until Activated says yes, 100% agree. Jaylen Brown to score 2 3-point shots today. I think he will. Jezreel is in the chat asking the Jaylen Brown question. Since the start of the play-in, home team is now 10-1 first quarter. Nuggets only team to lose quarter number 1 since the start of the play-in. Really now? Well, I will say this. The play-in tournament, to me, it's kind of just like it just doesn't feel right. Like, I think it's really cool to have the play-in tournament at the end of the year, but when it's all said and done, the teams who make it in the play-in are not going to win against the number 1 teams in the NBA. They're barely even in the playoffs to begin with. So it seems kind of broken and flawed from the beginning. But to your point, yeah, man, you're absolutely right, and we're seeing that right here, right now anyways. Cavaliers, the home team, they won against the Raptors. That was not a play-in game. But we did have – actually, none of these are really play-ins right now. We're going to see the 4 play-in games tonight. 76ers were a play-in team. Magic were a play-in team. Suns were a play-in team. And Blazers were a play-in team. And I don't believe that any of these 4 teams are going to beat the teams that they are up against. However, you guys – might have a different take. Maybe you've got something on the inside. I don't know. Freimeister saying Drago is a legend. He sure is. Let's see. Did you end up seeing Mayday Parade lead singer when in San Antonio during the emo night shows where he played a bunch of their songs acoustic live? No, but I actually know Derek. And for Mayday Parade, I do like Mayday Parade a lot. I remember they were one of like my first concerts. I remember watching them when they were such a small band, bro. I remember watching them at Bond 007 joint. Like, they literally were playing the Ernie Ball stage at Warped Tour. That's how long I've been following Mayday Parade. And they opened up for another really trash band. I'm actually happy for what Mayday Parade has been able to do. But shout out to you. Nice music knowledge right there. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this basketball game, folks. The score is 24-14. We've got 2 free throws coming up right now for Dominic Barlow as we come back from this one. A couple of substitutions for both sides. You'll notice that Edwards has checked in here for the 76ers. And on the court for Philadelphia, it's Maxey, Barlow, Oubre, Grimes, and Edwards. Maxey, Barlow, Oubre, Grimes, and Edwards. On the court for the Boston Celtics, it's Tatum, White, Pritchard, Vucevic, and Walsh. Did I say that right, bro? Joshua, help me. Help me, Josh. Did I say that right? Let's start the clock one more time. The Boston Celtics bring the ball up court. Pritchard to the right-hand side. Pritchard looking, and it's now with Tatum. Tatum is going to be stripped here by Oubre, fighting for it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia. It is going to be Boston basketball. Philadelphia is in the bonus, by the way, for whatever that's worth. Vucevic, says Jeff. Waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard outside the three-point line. He will drive. He'll pull up and shoot, and this one is off the rim. No good. This is going to be swatted out of bounds, and it's going to be – looks like it was an attempt at a rebound here. The officials say that the Boston Celtics are going to retain possession. So it stays here with the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum to inbound the ball. 2:17 on the clock. There's the inbound pass, and Walsh steps in. Walsh back to Tatum. Tatum inside once more. Vucevic out to Tatum. Tatum a pump fake. Tatum will pull up and shoot from the free throw line. Yes, sir. Tatum knocks it down. It's 16-26. Philadelphia trails by 10 in this game. Jason Tatum up to 8 points after knocking down that shot. Tyrese Maxey covered by Walsh. Maxey on the run. Maxey will clear this to the three-point line, and here's a pump fake, a drive, and a jam by Oubre. Just put a man on a poster. Oubre with a tomahawk. 1:36 here left to go. Jason Tatum to the right. Tatum at the Emirates logo passes this one. Bad pass as it sails out of bounds. And the officials say that Philly got a piece of that bad pass. That's why the ball went out of bounds. So it stays here with Boston. Stays here with Boston. I got a minute 30 left to play in the first quarter. Peyton Pritchard gets the inbound pass. He's working around the logo here. He steps back to the three-point line. Peyton Pritchard goes left, backs up, shoots the triple, lets it rip, knocks it down. 29-18 is the score. Boston up by 11. Should be a pretty straightforward win for Boston today, but you never know. The Philadelphia 76ers have other plans. Here's the move. Maxey for three. Maxey too much mustard on it. It's off the back of the rim. Jason Tatum will come up with the rebound. So Tatum gets the board. He brings the ball up court. He shimmies, he shakes, he splits the defense, takes it to the rack and jams it down. 31-18. 51 seconds here left to go. Nobody surprised by this scoreline here. Boston Celtics up by 13. Here is the run. Slows things down. Goes back to Maxey again. Maxey using a screen. Maxey will drive. Maxey will shoot. Maxey will miss. Barlow tries to get the tip in. Can't get that to go. It's now with Derek White of the Boston Celtics. Derek White will pull up and shoot a three. Off the rim. He will miss. He gathers his own miss. So he collects his own miss, swings this back in. It's poked out of bounds, dispossessed, and it looks like it's a turnover after all. So it's Philadelphia basketball. Philadelphia has the basketball. 27.3 here left to go. Thanks again to Drago Balboa for that super chat, man. Hoping to get an email from you soon here, sir. Not good, says Mr. Mojo. That's our ball, says Ray. My ball. Give me that. Okay, guys. Ball is in the hands of Maxey right now. A long day today. Quarter number one is almost over. Looks like there's about a 3-second difference, 3.5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tyrese Maxey is holding here. Maxey will drive. Maxey to the three-point line. Oubre from the wing. It's short and in the hands of Tatum. A little bit of time left. Fast break. Walsh quickly will score at the rim. It's now 33-18. There's an inbound pass. It's stolen. Derek White will shoot and miss. But that's the end of the quarter. What a disaster of a quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 15 at the end of the first. Boston all the way, man. Boston Celtics going to sweep these poor Sixers here today. Why clock is 18 seconds. Yo no sé. But let's reset this. I got 12 minutes. Let's go to quarter number 2. We can turn off the bonus, and we go to a commercial break. RIP Sixers, game 1. It's not over. Got a sweet, says Mr. Ray. Got a sweet. A lot of points towards the over, says Old School. Like watching a car crash. But you know what? Everybody turns their heads to see that as they drive by. Yeah, it's like watching a car crash, but sometimes you can't turn away, can you? Philly going to get blown out, says David Mash. Bro, I'm telling you right now, David, there are going to be 4 blowouts today. Frymeister says 15 more quarters of Mario Madness to go today. That's right, sir. Yeah, dude, we've got a lot, Frymeister. We got a lot, Will. We got a lot. Where are you from, speaker? I'm from here. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. End of the first quarter. You know what? Thanks, man. Let's actually ask the question. It's the end of the first quarter in the first game, so where are you guys watching from? I'm watching live from San Antonio, Texas. Before you ask, yes, I am a Spurs fan. But I'm curious, where are you watching from? We are in the middle of a commercial break right now. Go Detroit, says Brando. Is my minus 7.5 first half still safe? I don't know. Flambade, says Mr. Mojo. Mr. Ray saying Wemby. Looks like Phoenix is in the chat right now. New Providence is in the chat. Swaggy McNolegs saying my couch. Ricky Ness saying, are you a Packers fan? No, my wife is. This is her thing. My wife is a Packers fan. Mr. Ray is in Vermont. I see you, sir. Mohunning Township, Pennsylvania. Louisiana's in the chat. What up, Tommy Brasket? How you doing? Boomer Sooner. Horns up, horns down. Rock on. What's up? Drago is in Indy. What up, Drago Balboa? Spring Hill, Florida checked into the chat. Okay, we got some Florida people. I want to see the play-by-play in ESPN, question mark. Let's see. Y'all think Sam Hauser is getting 10-plus points? Maine, Jacksonville, Florida, Tucka, Georgia, Baltimore, San Diego, St. Pete, Florida? Yeah, dude, it was rough, man. Let's see. I'm watching from Azerbaijan. Okay, cool. The Bahamas in the chat. North Carolina's in the chat. Cincy's in the chat. New York City is in the chat. Nice high-quality pants. Brando. I'm always wearing my high-quality pants, sir. Always wearing my nice high-quality pants. You've been saying that for like 2 years now, and I love it. I love consistency. Okay, so someone said just a moment ago they want to see the ESPN version of this. And the problem with the ESPN version, I can leave this here, but you guys are going to watch all the plays happen about 30 seconds before I call them. And that's why we don't leave these up when the games are not on, specifically on, ¿cómo se llama? Prime. So when the games are on Prime, for whatever reason, there is like zero delay. There is zero delay between Prime and the ESPN graphics. It's perfect. But when the games are on ABC or on Fox or on ESPN, there is a huge delay. Look, you just saw this shot get taken right now. I don't even have this game back on my screen yet. It's Peyton Pritchard who misses a shot right now, and Luka Garza is going to get an offensive rebound. We're back to the action. Here is Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Apparently there's going to be a foul that we haven't seen yet. Here's a pass to the right-hand side. It's with Jaylen Brown. Brown inside, and Peyton Pritchard to the three-point line. Sam Hauser now has the ball, gives it back to Pritchard. Pritchard is at the logo. Pritchard lets the logo three fly. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for Luka Garza. There will be a foul at the rim with 11 minutes and 36 seconds to go. Luka Garza goes to the free throw line. You're going to watch both of those free throws either get made or get missed before I get a chance to call them, and it's going to be a spoiler. There's 1 point. I haven't seen it yet, so that's why we don't have the ESPN graphics. Trust me, man, I've been doing this for a while. There's a method to the madness. So the first free throw for Luka Garza is good. That being said, let's bring it back. We're at the free throw line. Luka Garza is shooting a couple of shots right now. Okay. Someone said your audio is tripping out. Guess he didn't read the chat. What happened? Is my audio tripping out? Got you. Check mic, check 1, 2. Should be much better. How's that? Better, guys? Cleaned up? Are we cleaned up or are we still static? Are we cleaned up or are we still static? Better, better, better. We're good. Cool. Okay. So 11:25 here left to go. You know what's crazy is Santino actually went with me to go buy this audio interface. The score is 35-18, by the way. We're at the free throw line on the other end. I was trying to read these chats. First free throw for Paul George is good. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I was just trying to say, man, is, dude, it's ridiculous. It's so far ahead, it's super annoying. But Paul George is at the free throw line. Second free throw for him is good. It's now 20-35. We still have a 15-point game on our hands here. Ball is in the hands of Peyton Pritchard as Pritchard goes to the bottom of the screen, looks to Jaylen Brown. Brown will drive. Brown is at the elbow. He's now at the top of the key. Brown at the three-point line, smothered here. Good defense by Philadelphia. Brown will start making his move. He'll pull up inside the free throw line. He will shoot, and he will miss. It's going to be a defensive rebound. Looks like Justin Edwards gets the pull down here. Paul George at the bottom of the screen. Ball George behind his back. He cuts to the right. George lets it fly from downtown. Looks like there's going to be a foul on the play, and Paul George goes to the free throw line to shoot not one, not two, but 3 shots coming up for number 8. Canigula, I like your pro style with the shirt and tie. I think a lot of people do as well, man. I think that's part of the shtick here. What do the asterisks mean next to their names? It means they were the starters today, guys. If there's an asterisk next to their name, it's because they were a starter. Paul George missed the first shot. Paul George missed the first of the 2 shot. As clear as a sound in a summer sky. 35-19 is crazy, says Lucky. Here's the next one. The next free throw is good for Paul George. It's now 21-35. So this is a 14-point game. Free throw number 3 is on the way. The refs have officially turned on the Celtics. They now work for OKC, says Joseph. All 3 actually, 2 of the 3 free throws were made for Paul George. We start the clock. It's a 13-point deficit here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. He's going to try to get around Quentin Grimes. He's successful in that. He's now at the paint, goes backwards to Peyton Pritchard. Pass right back to Jaylen Brown. Brown to the corner, and here's a floater that goes, and it's going to be Baylor Shireman who gets it to fall. So Baylor Shireman, a little layup here. It's 22-37 after the Shireman floater. So, Paul George at the straightaway. George will drive. He is rejected from behind. There's going to be a foul. Shireman might be charged with the foul. He came in and absolutely swatted that thing here. That being said, there was a foul. So back to the free throw line we go. Paul George to shoot 2 shots. And that might be actually a foul. It's not a shooting foul. It was before the shot. Here's the inbound pass. Another foul. It's an offensive foul, and it's against the Philadelphia 76ers. So we get a turnover here, and it's going to be Boston basketball. Peyton Pritchard brings the ball up court. We start the clock once again. Pritchard, front half right now. Pritchard between the legs. Pritchard will drive. He cuts back and goes to Garza. Garza lets it fly. Oh, my goodness, Luka. Garza, easy 28-footer. Made that look so routine. And the score is 40-22. Oh, it's going to be a blowout for sure. Here's a three-point shot. That's wet. Nothing but net. Nice shot for Justin Edwards. 25-40, back to a 15-point game. Garza to the left. It's Brown. Jaylen Brown inside the three-point line. He's somewhere between the top of the key and the three-point line. He will shoot this shot. It's going to go off the rim and into the hands of Paul George. George behind the back. Nice move, but then he loses his handles here. Almost losing the basketball. Paul George covered right now. Looks like Sam Hauser's in his chest. George gets past him, kicks it to Andre Drummond for 3. He knocked down a couple of those in the last game. This time not so lucky. All right, Shireman backwards to Hauser. Hauser, one more to Brown. On the court for the Celtics. You can see this on the bottom right-hand side, guys. Jaylen Brown's at the wing, bottom of the screen. You got Brown, Hauser, Pritchard, Garza, and Shireman. Brown to the rack, and he will drop the hammer. 42-25. It's a 17-point game. Here come the Philadelphia 76ers with 9 minutes left to play in the first half. Ball with Justin Edwards. Edwards cuts to the right. Edwards will drive. Edwards got an angle here. He shoots. It's short. He gets his own miss. He shoots again. Gets this one to go. I think he's also fouled in the process. 27-42 and 1. We go to the stripe. This foul is going to be charged to Peyton Pritchard. And so Peyton Pritchard now has his first foul of the day. At least I believe it was charged on Peyton Pritchard. Could have been on Hauser. That should be updating here any moment. The score is, I got 27-42. We're at the free throw line right now. Justin Edwards shooting 2 shots. Brown not getting 40 points, rebounds. Maybe. A Luka highlight reel with Crimea River would be cool, says Freimeister Bond. You mean a Luka complaining to the referees reel? with the song Cry Me a River? Luka's really good at complaining to the refs. He spends more time complaining to the refs than he does playing defense, which is why he would not win the MVP award, despite being the #1 scorer in the NBA. The free throw not going to go here either. The score is 27-42. Let's start the clock one more time. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard fakes the shot, goes to Hauser. Hauser back to Pritchard. Pritchard to the right he goes. Pritchard on the move. The Euro, the kickback. Keita shoots the short-range jump shot. It's 44-27. Oh, man. We are going to end up with a 30-point blowout by halftime here, aren't we? It's going to be one of those days. Paul George inside to Drummond. Drummond under the rim gets the shot to go. It's 29-44. Back to a 15-point game here, huh? This is just what I keep seeing. Here's Brown. Is it 15 or 24? I can't even do the math right now. Jaylen Brown gets the shot to go. Jaylen Brown gets the shot to go. It is a 17-point game right now. Here is Paul George, who scores 46-29. Paul George of the Philadelphia 76ers will go to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe will pull up and shoot. Edgecombe can't get the friendly roll either. An awkward shot for VJ Edgecombe. Bad shooting today for the Philadelphia 76ers. Right now the ball is in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Brown to Keita. Keita hands this one off backwards to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard at the three-point line. He drives inside. Keita's under the rim. That's going to be rejected by Andre Drummond. And a matter of fact, they're going to call this a goaltend, so never mind. So Andre Drummond going to be hit with the goaltend right here. 7:21 left to play. We're looking at a 19-point game, 29-48. Very much a one-sided contest here. For the record, in case anybody's wondering, and I don't know if anybody is wondering, but right now the Philadelphia 76ers are shooting the basketball at 32%. Not good. They're shooting the three-point shot at 18%, and they're 75% from the free throw line. Here are the Philadelphia 76ers. Looks like a foul will be called here in the front court for Philadelphia. Paul George going to shoot this just for funsies, and it's going to be pulled down. Camera focused on Andre Drummond right now, and then on Keita. So Keita, Drummond must have gotten into something. It's going to be a technical foul here, I see. And so Peyton Pritchard goes to the free throw line to shoot the technical. Let me scroll down a little bit and see what just happened now. Let's see. Peyton Pritchard shoots the technical free throw. It's an Andre Drummond technical foul. Andre Drummond technical foul. By the way, we're seeing a few substitutions here. Looks like Sam Hauser's going to go hit the bench. Looks like Andre Drummond going to go hit the bench, which means Jason Tatum checks in for the Boston Celtics and Adam Bona checks in here for the 76ers. Okay, the clock has started right now. Tyrese Maxey has the ball here. We start the clock. Here's a feed to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe going to shoot, and Edgecombe going to score from inside the paint. That's a paint point right there. The score is 49-31. Peyton Pritchard to Derek White. White inside to Tatum. Tatum has a size advantage over Tyrese Maxey. Ooh, oh, foul coming in. 6:50 here left to play, so there was a foul. A reach-in foul? Maybe Jason Tatum got a push-off foul. It's not going to be a foul here. They're calling this a foul, I think, on Tyrese Maxey with 6:50. And Celtics call a full timeout right now. So the Celtics are calling a timeout. There seems to be some confusion on the floor. According to my ESPN cheat sheet, it does say that Tyrese Maxey committed the foul here with the 6:50 left to go. But for whatever reason, Boston decided to call a timeout. Let's see what the actual call is on the court when we get back. All right, y'all. So what's up, man? Boston will lose, says Deegan Spidey. What's up, Deegan Spidey? Appreciate you in the chat, but please no spamming, my friend. Allen Iverson might be able to save them, says Robert Apache. New York City Kingpin says stop spamming. Boston will win. Shut it, says Mogulara. Mogulara. Let's see. Shut out, I think, is what have been he been going for. They're not giving us a lot of slow-mo replays. Question mark? I'm not really seeing a whole lot of them, man. Okay. It's the playoffs. Let them play. JT, triple-double today, says Cian. Did I say that right, Cian? Raja Bell ain't walking through that door. Hey, Mario, lead my Celtics to glory, says Duffers. Will Oubre score 15 is the question from Alexio. Good question, Alexio. He's going to have to if they want a chance in this game. Ladies and gentlemen, a timeout has been called, and I know this is the timeout signal in football. A timeout has been called. This is a technical call, then, I guess, in basketball. Timeout has been called. The Boston Celtics have called a full timeout. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Philadelphia versus Boston. For those of you who are already checking out of this game, before you mentally check out of this game, let me talk about the actual schedule here moving forward. My energy is also dipping, so I'm going to get up on my feet and probably smash this coffee before I switch over to the throat coat tea. Here you go, guys. Okay. Game 1, Sunday. That's happening right now. The next game will be on Tuesday, guys. So 2 days from today. I actually will not be covering this game. We won't be covering the 6 p.m. games. We're going to be covering the 7 p.m. games and the 9:30 games moving forward throughout the weekdays on this channel. So if your team plays at 6 p.m., please do not come at me sideways saying, you're not covering the Detroit Pistons. It's everyone versus the Pistons. I swear, I'm not the one who made this schedule. It's just the way that it works. So if your team plays at 7 p.m. or at 9:30 p.m., I will be covering your teams during the weekdays. On the weekends, I will be covering all of the games. Just know that on Tuesday, I will not be covering the Celtics and the 76ers. It is not because I hate the teams. That's just the way the schedule worked. So Tuesday's the next game. Friday is the game after that for Game 3. They go to Philadelphia. And Sunday is going to be Game 4. So Sunday will be Game 4. If needed, I don't think it will be. Tuesday the 28th will be Game 5. Game 6 will be Thursday. Game 7 will be Saturday in May if needed. But I don't expect the 76ers to get a single win against the Boston Celtics. Call me a pessimist, 76ers fans. I literally make a living calling it like I see it. Okay, back to the action. 6:50 on the clock. 6:50 on the clock. By the way, I'm seeing someone who said you might be right about the delay thing. Try refreshing your screen or fast forwarding and make sure you're not 30 seconds behind or a couple minutes behind on this stream. That does sometimes happen after those commercial breaks that the giant play button in the sky feeds you guys. You could be a few seconds behind, so just hit that refresh. Anyways, another foul right here. Tyrese Maxey. So it looks like we got an inbound pass. It was a foul on the 76ers. We had the inbound pass. We had a shot. Jaylen Brown is going to be fouled on the shot. Tyrese Maxey commits the foul. We've got Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, shooting 2. And let me shrink my head down so y'all can actually see the score. Cool. Cool. Tight. Looks like the first free throw for Jaylen Brown was successful. Here comes free throw number 2. Brown's at the line. Free throw number 2 with 6:40 on the clock. It's good. It is 51-31, a 20-point lead here for the Boston Celtics in the first half of this game. Is this game over, or can the 76ers find some signs of life? Here's Adam Bona. He'll hand this over to Oubre. Oubre to VJ Edgecombe for 3 off the front of the rim. No good. And it looks like an offensive rebound here. The shot's also no good. Another offensive rebound here and another missed shot. Adam Bona can't get it to go. He got 2 offensive boards, 2 chances to tip it in, and missed them both. So here is Jaylen Brown. Brown now has it. He's got a foot in the paint. He will shoot. He will also miss. He will also get a tip and also miss the tip in himself. So coming back, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers trying to transition. Looks like Tyrese Maxey will kick it to the three-point line. This three-point shot is off the back of the rim. Another missed shot. This time Justin Edwards can't get it to go. Jason Tatum lets it rip. Jason Tatum, yes, sir. Jason Tatum for 3. It's 54-31. We've now got a 23-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Things go from bad to worse. Here's Oubre. Oubre, a jab. Oubre, a jab. Oubre, crossover. Oubre in the paint. Will shoot with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Tries to get it in again. Edwards can't get the tip in. Edwards misses the tip in. Collects his own rebound again. Here's a third opportunity for the Philadelphia 76ers. You get 3 chances at the rim and you can't buy a bucket. Here's the three-point shot. This one off there too. No good. Rebound by Jason Tatum. Philadelphia. This is a bad, bad shooting day for Philly. Here's a pass inside. Jaylen Brown going to be stripped here. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by VJ Edgecombe. So no foul here. Out of bounds at the baseline. It's still Boston basketball. What up, Ayo? I see you. Tatum on track for an easy triple-double, says Santino. What is Oubre doing, says Alexio. Oubre is trash today, says Alexio. It's over, says Jared Jackson. It was over before it started, guys. It was over before it started. Here's a three-point shot. That's no good. I got 5 minutes exactly on the clock. 5:01 on the clock. Looks like there's going to be another foul on this side of the court. Kelly Oubre commits a loose ball foul. So now Oubre has his first foul of the day, unless that's his second foul of the day. Okay, so Oubre going to be charged with the foul. 5:01 on the clock. 5:01 on the clock. We get another inbound pass from the hash here. Derek White goes to Jason Tatum. Tatum is wedged into this sideline here. Tatum tries to get past his man here. He backs up. He lets it fly. Tatum going to miss this shot. It will be rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. So Maxey pushes this to Oubre. Oubre, 1 foot in the paint. Now he's fully in the paint. He got to clear this out to Maxey. Maxey back to Oubre. Oubre a pump fake. Oubre the drive. Oubre the layup, and it is good. Looks like he's also fouled here, so he goes to the free throw line for an and-one opportunity. 33-54, down by 21. It's a 21 skunk in the first half. Past the sticks, Philadelphia. Past the sticks. We turn this Green Bay logo around so it looks like a Spurs cup. Maybe that'll be the next thing that I get. Spurs cup. An obnoxious Spurs chain like I have for my Dallas Cowboys. One of the games of all time, says Lovecrafton. Not a high percentage shot, says Mr. Ray. The and one is no good. You gotta be scoring at the free throw line, man. Celtics sweep, says Robert Zamora. Yes, sir. All right, here is at the top of the arc right here, at the top of the semicircle. It's Derek White who's going to run this in and lay it up. Easy bucket for Derek White. So Derek White having himself a decent day. He's up to 5 points right now. Jason Tatum leads the way with 13 here for the Boston Celtics. Here's a drive for VJ Edgecombe. He's going to shoot through the contact. Looks like the officials are going to blow the whistle and say that stays here. It's a foul against Derek White. Derek White going to pick up a foul. Peyton Pritchard is focused on the camera right now. I don't know why the camera's following him. Maybe the foul was on Pritchard? Don't know. But the camera's zoomed in right now on number 11 here for the Boston Celtics. It's going to be a foul on Peyton Pritchard. So that is the first foul of the day for Peyton Pritchard. And it looks like we're at the free throw line right now. So at the free throw line, Adam Bona needs to make up some work right now. Down by 23. Adam Bona's first free throw is no good. Guys, this is just terrible. They're shooting free throws at 66%. They're shooting the three-point shot at 14%. And overall, they're below 30% from the floor. The Philadelphia 76ers can't buy a bucket right now. And you can give credit to the Boston Celtics defense. They have been holding teams to very few points throughout this season. One of the best defenses in the NBA, in case you did not know. Here is Derek White. Derek White going to swing this over to the right-hand side. This three-point shot will fly, and it's no good. Looks like Vucevic going to miss this one. Vucevic. I don't know why I'm struggling on that name. Between the legs, it's Maxey. Maxey a step back triple over Tatum. Maxey can't get that shot to go either. It's an offensive rebound here by VJ Edgecombe. Hand off to Maxey. Maxey climbs the baseline. Good job by Vucevic to break this up right here. He gets his hand in and fighting for the board right now. Philadelphia pushes it out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it's Boston basketball. Here's Derek White. White to the left, White to the right. White goes to Brown. Brown covered by Oubre. Brown moves to the left. He meets a double team, has to clear it out to Vucevic. Back to Brown. Brown drives. Brown double teamed again. Vucevic is open. He will shoot. He's not going to be fouled, and he will miss the shot. So stepping on the gas, trying to fast break. Maxey going to take it, and he will score. Okay, Maxey, back to 20. Both teams in the bonus, by the way. So both teams in the bonus. Tyrese Maxey gets a shot to go. Tyrese Maxey is up to 11. Here is Derek White. Again, Derek White with just 5 points today. Moves to the left. He is on the drive. He slows down, clears this out to Tatum. Tatum fakes the pass left. Tatum, a little push-off here. Tatum covered by Paul George. Official blows the whistle. And it looks like they're going to charge this on Paul George. Paul George literally was just standing there. I don't like that call. So Paul George going to be charged with a foul here. And in the bonus, it looks like we're going to go into, by the way, I believe a timeout was called by the 76ers. I think the Sixers might be challenging that call right here. So we go to another commercial break. What's up, guys? Boston scoring like 30 a quarter right now. They could be scoring even more than that, if I'm being honest. So, welcome into Football Nation. We've got over 1,000 people watching this live stream, about 1,500 of y'all. First things first, welcome. My name is Mario. If you're new to this channel, we do this a lot, guys. Some of y'all might be wondering, who's this guy in the tie? Who the hell is this guy? Why is this guy wearing a tie? It's YouTube. Nobody wears a tie on YouTube. Well, guess what? This guy does. My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. A sincere thank you, guys, for hanging out with me today. Some of y'all might be at church. Some of y'all might be at work. Some of y'all might just be hanging out with your buddies right now, trying to catch this game. Whatever your reason is for watching today, it's Sunday Fun Day. You could be doing anything in the world. I appreciate you hanging out with us here on this channel today. All right, y'all, let's take a look at the head-to-head comparisons for both of these sides one more time here. Now, I know there are some Philadelphia 76ers fans who still believe that the 76ers can come back. You guys are the few hopeful. You guys are the few hopeful. That being said, just because they lose this game doesn't mean that they will be swept. Although, right? 115.8, let's just call it 116, is what the 76ers average offensively. The Boston Celtics average 115 offensively. I want you to remember just those two numbers, guys. All the rest of this stuff, kind of fluff right now, right? All the rest of this is fluff. I will say, very much underperforming today. The 76ers on average throughout the regular season across all 30 teams in the NBA, or I guess 29 opposing teams in the NBA, they are averaging 42% from the floor, 34%, almost 35% from three-point land, and 81% free throw. Today, that is not the case, guys. I'm going to tell you the numbers for today for the 76ers. Today, the 76ers are shooting at 29% in the first half of this game. From three-point land, it is 13.3% on the day, and shooting the free throw at 66% today. Really bad shooting day for the 76ers. And when we look at the defense, they are getting smoked here as well. They are on track right now to be giving up 125 points by the end of this game. They're normally giving up the exact same number of points that they score, which is why they've got basically a 500 record. Philadelphia 76ers are 45-37 coming into this game. The Boston Celtics are 56-26. Celtics have been holding teams to under 110, to under 108, really, and we're probably going to see that here today, especially the way the 76ers have been playing. They'll be lucky to crack 100 today, if I'm being honest. All right, y'all, they're going to really have to clean it up, both offensively and defensively. The 76ers defense is non-existent. 76ers defense is non-existent. PG-13, idle PG-13, bone laughter, says Mr. Ray. Sam Pike, hello. Despite being a Cowboys fan, Mario is El Jefe of YouTube Sports Broadcasting. Sam Pike, fist bump to you, sir. Boom. Sam, I appreciate you always coming back to these live streams, my friend. And for you, specifically for you, bro, I do my best to make sure that everything, I do a great verbal analysis. Thank you, Sam Pike, for being back. First free throw here for Jason Tatum will fall, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 57-36. The Boston Celtics are up by 21 with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the first half of this basketball game. Celtics' second free throw right now. Jason Tatum will knock this one down as well. 58-36 is the score. Let's start the clock. Ball has been rolled onto the court. Tyrese Maxey will pick it up. Maxey goes to George. George will hand this off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe makes the move. Edgecombe will shoot. He will double clutch here. He will miss the initial shot. He will get the putback to go. He will dunk this one in. I think this should be an and one right now, so I do think he gets the 2 points. VJ Edgecombe makes the tip-in shot. It's 38-58, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot one more. There was a foul on Nikola Vucevic. I see you out there, Mr. 9 o'clock. What's up, brother? And one was converted, guys. It's 39-58, 19-point game. Here's Derek White with the basketball. White to Tatum. Tatum going to use a screen here. Tatum backs up. He feeds inside to Vucevic. Back outside to three-point land. This shot no good. Fighting for the board. Jaylen Brown can't get it. It's in the hands of Paul George. He's being chased down. He gathers. Okay, here's Maxey. Maxey will shoot on the run. Maxey cannot get it to go. It's going to rattle the rim and go out of bounds. Philly can't get a rebound. Philly can't buy a shot. Philly can't do jack right now offensively. Tyrese Maxey has taken 1,000,000 shots and has missed 1,000,001, which doesn't even make sense, but that's what it feels like. All right, guys, we're going to get an inbound pass from the baseline here. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play, so we're going to add a few seconds on the clock. They've changed their mind. They're going to call this Philadelphia basketball. We're about to get the inbound pass. So inbound pass coming in. Maxey will throw this thing away. It's stolen by Hauser. A fast break, and there's the jam. Oh, my goodness. Another dunk here. Jason Tatum up to 17 points. And so the Boston Celtics laying it on thick. Here's VJ Edgecombe. Out to Maxey. Maxey will drive and shoot. Maxey will get the shot to go. He will be fouled. 1:50 on the clock. He gets 2 points and one. Still, though, man, 19-point game. It's a 19-point game. A free throw here would make it an 18-point game. Realistically speaking, I think if they can get to within 10 by halftime, which I don't think that's going to happen, we've still got a game on our hands. But according to ESPN right now, despite the fact that, like, you know, we've still got 2 whole quarters left to play, the Boston Celtics, 97% chance of winning this game. So it's not over yet, but that's what you got. And it looks like there's going to be a foul here, so 140. It's an offensive foul against Jason Brown. Say Vucevic, like there's an H after E. Vucevic. Got it. All right, Lautog. We'll do our best. We're working on it, guys. In case you didn't realize, this is Football Nation. We're working on the basketball side of things right now. Appreciate the lookout, though. I see you, though, Lautog. Thank you. Boston will score over 120. Trust me, says Orange. Ants? What's up? Okay, so ball was in the hands of Jaylen Brown. Brown moving the arms over his head. He clips someone on the chin. That is the 3rd foul of the day for Jaylen Brown. He is now in foul trouble, and he will go to the bench since he is in foul trouble. This is a good opportunity for the Philadelphia 76ers to get in. Here's a VJ Edgecombe 3-point shot. You need this, and they cannot get it to go. You got to hit those shots. This is bad, bro. We're now at 12% from three-point land. 12%. Looks like a reach-in foul going to be called here with 1:14 left to go. 1:14 here left to go. Boston Celtics in the bonus. We go to the free throw line to shoot a couple of shots. It's Jason Tatum for 2 more. Honestly, at this point, if I'm Philadelphia, I'm not shooting threes for the next quarter at all. You guys can't buy a 3-point shot. Let's take an actual look at the numbers here. They're 2 for 16, guys. These are the numbers right now for the Philadelphia 76ers. First free throw is good. 2 for 16 from three-point land right now. 2 for 16. Not good. I think that's needless to say, right? Jason Tatum knocks down the first. We got another free throw coming up right now. Where did I put my OBS? There we go. Second free throw coming up. Jason Tatum knocks them both down. Pretty routine for him. We start the clock. It's back to a 20-point game. 42-62. Tyrese Maxey to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe at the Celtics logo. Edgecombe to Maxey. Maxey doing a lot of cardio right now. Edgecombe will drive and shoot. Edgecombe with a little teardrop right there. A minute here left to play. Boston Celtics will inbound. Peyton Pritchard to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard will bring it up. So Pritchard on the dribble now. Out to Tatum. Tatum covered here by Paul George. Tatum gets around his man. And now Paul George gets back. Here's a screen. Luka Garza going to help out. Here's a shot for Tatum. Tatum will shoot. It's no good. It goes out of bounds. It stops the clock with 39.6. So 18-point game. That three-point shot way off the mark. So let's do this inbound here for Philadelphia. VJ to Maxey. Maxey will drive. Maxey a spin move. Maxey tries to clear this, but it's stolen. Bad move right there. Bounce pass, 3-on-2 action here. Tatum will be fouled. He goes to the free throw line. Again, in the bonus, any foul here results in a trip to the stripe. So we go to the free throw line. 14 in a row, then the Sixers will be okay. 14 in a row and the Sixers will be okay. Oubre sucks, bro, says Alexio. VJ will go off after halftime, says Neem G. Get the guaranteed layup? Question mark? Bring in Sophie Cunningham. Maybe Ben Simmons was onto something. Whoo. You know, it's funny. I was playing 2K with a buddy of mine a couple years ago, and I just like randomly, I was smoking my boy at that point. I was whooping him, and I was just feeling froggy, man. And I let a Ben Simmons 3-point shot fly, and I knocked it down. And we were just like, there's a glitch in the matrix here. Ben Simmons for 3. Here's Jason Tatum. That's another shot. That's good. Both shots at the free throw line are good. All right, y'all. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Don't go anywhere because I do have a halftime trivia quiz for you guys. Here's the ball with Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, about a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey works his way over. Sharp pass to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe is in the paint. Turnaround jump shot. He will knock this down. 9.2 left to go. It's 46-64. 18 spread right now. Jason Tatum out to Luka Garza from downtown. Off the heel. No good. VJ Edgecombe will just let it fly for funsies. And that's going to be the end of the half. So the half is over. We put 15 minutes on the clock. Let's start our halftime trivia quiz, guys. All right, welcome to Football Nation. Let's have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Mario. We do this often. Okay, I've got a trivia quiz. 10 questions, guys. Y'all know how this goes. This is just for funsies. I did not put any of these quizzes together, so I'm trusting that they are all good. I trust my boy. Let's go. All right, guys, what is the name of the Boston Celtics home court? I've said it a few times today, so is the answer A, the Rocket Arena? Is it B, the TD Garden? Or is it C, the Paycom Center? Where do the Boston Celtics play their home games? A, B, or C? TD Garden. I'm seeing a lot of TD Garden in the chat. A lot of B's right now. I think you guys know your stuff. Good job, guys. That's a nice little layup for y'all. Easy one right there. The TD Garden is the correct answer. The Boston Celtics play their home games there, and right now that's where this game is happening. This game and the game on Tuesday, both of them will be at the TD Garden. Okay, question number 2. What kind of animal is the 76ers mascot? Is it a dog? Is it an eagle? Or is it a bear? What kind of animal is the 76ers mascot? Super simple question here, guys. Y'all better get this one right. Noah Lingefelter says A right now. Just for Envy says C. Says eagle. I got eagle. I got bear. I got Falcons. Grad with the correct answer, guys. He is a dog, a high-flying dog, a blue dog. His name's not Bluey. That's a weird-looking dog, if I do say so myself. An anthropomorphic dog wearing the 76 on his jersey, which is, I guess, why VJ Edgecombe had to wear 77. Let's go to the next question. All right, guys. Who is the head coach of the Boston Celtics? This should be one of your final layup questions right here. Is it A, Quinn Snyder? Is it B, Joe Mazzulla? Or is it C, Jason Kidd? Easter Bunny scary, said Steve. All right, Mazzulla, says Neem. A lot of people checking in with the answer B. Are you guys sure about this? Are you sure? You sure are. Good job, guys. Joe Mazzulla is the head coach for the Boston Celtics. And personally, I like him better than Doc Rivers. I don't know if I can honestly say that. I did like Doc Rivers as a head coach for the Celtics. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. All right, here's a good one, man. Which 76ers player won the NBA MVP award not once, not twice, but 3 years in a row? Was it Allen Iverson? Was it Dikembe Mutombo? Or was it Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain? A, B, or C? Who won 3 in a row? Looks like someone said A, someone said B, but nobody checking in with the Stilt. Interesting right now. There you go, Wilt the Stilt. There you go, 1966, 1967, and 1968. He actually had 3 of those back-to-back, but in total he had 4 MVP awards. In a row, guys, in a row. Next question. Who led the Boston Celtics in defensive rebounds during the regular season? Was it Sam Hauser? Was it Neemias Queta? Or was it Jaylen Brown? Hauser, Queta, or Brown? Who led the Celtics this season in defensive rebounds? In defensive rebounds. This will be an interesting one right now. The answer is actually Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with 411 rebounds right now. There you go. Did you see how athletic he was in track plus field? Yes, most of you guys got this one right. Good job, guys. 411. Queta with only 406 and Sam Hauser with 244. Let's go to question number 6. We're halfway through, guys. I got 5 more. Which team has the 76ers lost to more than any other team? Is it the Knicks, the Celtics, or the Pistons? The Philadelphia 76ers have a nemesis. It's one of these 3 teams. Do you know which team it is? I'll give you guys a hint. They're playing them right now. The Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a really cool graphic, Santino. That's I like that one. Boston Celtics and the 76ers right there. 200 wins, 275 losses to the Boston Celtics. Brutal right there. 275 losses. They're about to pick up 276 here today. What year did the Celtics draft Jason Tatum? Does anybody remember? 2015, 2016, or 2017? Jason Tatum, ladies and gentlemen, he is 6'8", 210 pounds, played at Duke. Jason Tatum, do you remember what year he was drafted? 2015, 16, or 17? A lot of you guys checking in with a couple up right now. A lot of you guys checking in with the correct answer. It is 2017. That's a good guess there, Freimeister. You got it right. He was drafted in 2017. He is 28 years young. Makes me feel old, considering he's got a $54 million salary coming in this year. I'd be happy to get 1/50th of that. That'd be great. Let's go to question number 8. When was the last year that the 76ers made it to the NBA Finals? When was the last time the Philadelphia 76ers made it to the NBA Finals? Was it 1983, 2001, or 2012? Yup, Nim got it right. Trillzilla, looks like you guys got this one right. A lot of you guys getting this one right. Good job, squad. Y'all are pretty good at this. The last time they made it, man, they had Tyrone Hill, Dikembe Mutombo, Eric Snow, Allen Iverson, and George Lynch. That was 25 years ago. It's been 25 years since they've even seen a finals court. We'll see when the next time they get. It might be 25 more at this rate. The original members of which of these bands were well-known Celtics fans? Is it Green Day? Is it New Kids on the Block? Or is it Pearl Jam? The original members of which of these three bands were well-known and documented Celtics fans? You guys might know this one. This is one of those fun questions that you might have to dig deep. Which of these bands are known Celtics fans? No, it wasn't Green Day. That was a trick question because, of course, green team. But there are all five of them wearing Boston Celtics shirts right there. New Kids on the Block. Good job, Jared. Jared Khalif got it right. Looks like Terrence got it right. 8662 also got it right. Good job, guys. Final question for this trivia quiz. Who is the 76ers' all-time leading scorer? Is it Julius Erving? Is it Allen Iverson? Or is it Hal Greer? A, B, or C? Only a real 76ers fan will know the answer to this one. Only a real 76ers fan will know the answer to this one. And it's not the obvious answer, guys. I think Mr. Mojo and Callie Backer might be the only ones who got it right. It is indeed Hal Greer. 21,586 points in the regular season. That is the most points scored all time for the Philadelphia 76ers. Greer must be old, says Freimeister. Two best teams in conference, Pistons and Cavs. Celtics would be the dark horse. I don't think so, Lava Sands. I think the two best teams in the conference are actually the Celtics and the Cavs. I don't think that the Pistons... I don't want to say that. I know the Pistons are good. I think the three of them are equally as good, and I think any three of those teams have an equal opportunity to actually make it all the way to the finals. Lava Sands, just to respond to that. I knew that was a trick question. From the 60s, I'm guessing, yeah, Freimeister, something like that. 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Steve got 8 out of 10. Freimeister with 7 out of 10. Robert with 80%. Kill a Family saying OKC in 5. Good job, y'all. Y'all did all right on that one. Falcon Grad got 80%. Robert Zamora got 80%. Tommy Braskett dropped a question but got 5 out of 9. Noah Lingefelter got 3 out of 10. We'll have to work on that, Noah. We'll have to work on it, big dog. All good. Okay, guys. So that was our halftime show. Got about 5 minutes left here in halftime. So let's talk some numbers. All right, 1,500 people watching this live stream. I hate to do it, guys, but we got to do it right now. Have you smashed that like button? I know. We say it all the time. It's annoying when the YouTuber says, smash the like button. Have you smashed that like button yet? I want to break yesterday's records. We had some streams that actually only pulled like 300 likes but had 40,000 views. I think that is way below what we should be hitting right now. And that's just on me. But if we can get to like, I don't know, 500-600 likes on this stream, we'll be in good position to do this again for the next stream. Here's hoping that the Philadelphia 76ers do come back and make this a more interesting game. All right, guys, the last few games once again here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lost to San Antonio. They lost to Houston. They beat the Pacers and the Bucks, but I could beat the Pacers and the Bucks myself with an arm tied behind my back. These teams are terrible this year. And, of course, they got the win over the Orlando Magic. This was April 15th in the play-in tournament. So they got the win over the Orlando Magic. The Magic are still in the playoffs, but they're going to get smoked by the Detroit Pistons this upcoming game. Anyways, the Boston Celtics in very different form. They also played the Magic to end the season, but that was on April 12th. So the Celtics are well rested and very much not rusty. Toronto, Charlotte, easy wins for Boston. They lost to New York. I wonder, is New York still... I think the East is actually pretty strong with their top four teams. We got the Pelicans and the Magic, easy wins right there again for the Boston Celtics. Celtics just going to mop the floor right now, I think, with the 76ers. And then they're going to get ready, take a nice long break as we wait for the other series to round up. Next game for these two teams, guys, will be on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then Game 3 will be Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I will not be covering these two games on Tuesday or Friday, but Game 4 I will be covering next Sunday, a week from today. Good? Cool. I might have to double-check these times right here. I know that these times are TBD. We haven't gotten that far yet in the schedule. At least the NBA hasn't gotten that far yet in the schedule, but that's that. Let's take a look at some of the stats, shall we? We'll start by taking a look at the starters specifically. Box scores. A few minutes left here in halftime. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in halftime. And I'm doing a poor job of hydrating, so let's do that here too. All right, guys, starting here with your centers. Adam Bona has played 8 minutes, guys. He made 1 free throw. That's literally it. 8 minutes, 1 point. Andre Drummond, technically the bench player, has played more minutes today than Adam Bona. Andre Drummond with 12 minutes played, he has just 2 points. Not very good. So Bona is 0 for 2 on the floor today with 1.8 minutes played. Paul George has played 20 minutes. He's made 2 of 5 shots here today, missing his only 3-point shot. 9 points for Paul George. Kelly Oubre today, 19 minutes played, just 4 points for him. VJ Edgecombe, 19 minutes played and 9 points for him. Tyrese Maxey has 14 points right now, but he's made 5 of 14. I'll say that again, 5 of 14 shots. That's about 33% from the floor. He's made 1 of 4 from downtown. He's 25% from three-point land. And VJ Edgecombe is 4 for 11 today. Not great. Not terrible, but 4 for 11, mid. The issue that I've got here is that he's taken 4 3-point shots and hasn't made a single one. Here's what I've got, guys. 2 3-point shots have been made by this 76ers team, and they have attempted 16 shots. Let's take a look right now at the starters for the Boston Celtics here during halftime. Keita, 7 minutes, 7 points. That'll work. Jason Tatum, 19 minutes, 21 points. That will work. You got Sam Hauser, who's played 15 minutes. He's got 6 points, but he's also got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers today, so playing clean basketball. Jaylen Brown has 18 minutes played, 10 points. He did get himself into some foul trouble. He does have 3 fouls on the day. By the way, so does Keita. So Keita's got 3 fouls. Jaylen Brown has 3 fouls. But Jaylen Brown has 10 points. He's knocked down 4 of 12 shots, has not even attempted a 3-point shot. He's also got 4 rebounds and 2 assists today. And Derek White, 21 minutes played, 5 points today. He's got 2 boards, 2 assists, just 1 foul on it there. Now, the big difference here between these two teams, aside from the obviously being massively outscored by the starters, is also the bench here, man. Taking a look right now at the bench, looks like Justin Edwards has 5 points. Barlow has 2 points, and Drummond has 2 points. That's 9 points total for the bench. Coming in off the bench for the Boston Celtics, taking a look over here, you've got a much higher productivity rate. Luka Garza, who I don't have right here. Luka Garza, having come in off the bench, has played 5 minutes. He's got 5 points. Peyton Pritchard has 6 points. Shireman has a couple of points. Walsh has a couple of points. And so we're seeing more production off of the bench here for the Boston Celtics than we are seeing for the 76ers. And just overall, man, the 76ers are struggling in this game. So let's go to the third quarter. Let's put 12 minutes on the clock. We're about to get the second half started momentarily. What's up, man? Kyle Lowry still playing? Yeah, dude, that's what I thought too. Got to make sure I stay hydrated. Did CB just say stubbed appendix? What? Hey, got him, coach. I see you in the chat. I think the appendix thing that you're talking about right now has nothing to do with anybody who's playing today. In this game, we are right now currently without arguably the 76ers' best player here at this moment, who's out with an appendix having been removed. But the action is back on. Here are the Boston Celtics with the basketball. Here's Derek White, who's going to shoot. He's going to miss. Andre Drummond gets a nice rebound right here. And the 76ers, down by 18, have a lot of ground to make up. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxi's at the Celtics logo. Maxi will drive. He will shoot from mid-range. He will miss the mid-range shot, and it's going to be rebounded again this time. That's 4 out of 15 now. Almost stripped right here. Maxi struggling. Everybody's struggling on the Philadelphia side. Here's a feed inside to Queta. Queta goes all the way to the rim on that one. He was full stretch. Looked like Gigi Buffon trying to dive to save trying to save the goal. Okay. Ball is with the 76ers. It's 66-46. 76ers kick it out to the three-point line. Oubre a pump fake. Oubre will drive. He goes through Sam Hauser. No foul here. Looks like it's an easy bucket there. 48-66 is the score. So 48-66, a spin move as Derek White gets past his assignment. White will go up and shoot. He will be fouled. Gets the bucket to go. It's 68-48 and 1. And Derek White goes to the stripe to shoot one more. I mean, Tyrese Maxey having a bad day today. It's a tough day. What's up, Vince? I see you out here. Giving Drummond the what for? Saying King. We just need to make 6 threes, says Neem. Bro, you say that like you haven't missed 3 times the number of shots you've taken. They've missed 14 and only made 2. Neem, there's no way right now. By the way, Derek White couldn't get the and one to go. The clock has started again. Here's Paul George covered by Sam Hauser. George takes it to the rim. George will shoot. George will get the bucket and the foul. I think that they will have more success taking this approach, trying to get the and ones and three-point plays that way, than they ever will today at shooting the three-point shot. I need three-pointers from Oubre, says Alexio. 12-point spread doesn't look like enough. Yeah, man, scrolling by at the bottom, 12.5-point favorites for the Boston Celtics. They are currently up right now by 18. The score is 68-50. Boston with a comfortable lead. The free throw is good here for Paul George, who was just fouled on that play. Paul George was fouled by Nikola Vucevic. The score is 51-68, and the ball is in the hands of Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum will take it all the way. Tatum will be rejected by Drummond. Looks like it goes out of bounds. Last touched right now by Andre Drummond. 10-10 on the clock. They're going to take another look at this. Drummond saying, I didn't touch it, but I'm pretty sure you blocked it and pushed that out. Okay, so the officials need to confirm this call here. And I think we might get a timeout. Here's one more look at it. He didn't touch it. Drummond did not block the shot. He completely – how are the officials this blind? Andre Drummond went up to block. The ball goes way over his hand. The officials say that it was out of bounds last touched by Philadelphia when Jason Tatum just threw up an air ball and it went out of bounds. So we go to a commercial break. The officials are changing the story back and forth. They've now given the ball in favor of the Philadelphia 76ers. Joe Mazzulla doesn't like it. He calls a full timeout, and this play is now being challenged. So another challenge coming up. We're in a commercial break. He didn't even hit him. He didn't even go here. Phantom foul, says Mr. Mojo. Air ball, says Frenchie Dat. You heard it. I'd let it fly. Got him, coach, saying, imagine if Mario did 3-6 Mafia version of the Whisper song and did a live stream commentary in his whisper voice. Yo. Okay, actually whispering is pretty tough on the vocal cords. I know it's game 1, but Philly would have been better off playing Detroit in the first round, says Twan Time. What up, Twan Time? It's a new name in the chat. How you doing, brother? Actually, I think I may have seen you in here before. Maybe I'm tripping, but what's up, Twan Time? Welcome in, man. Bad challenge? Yeah, I think so, Mr. Ray. Thank you for doing that trigger thing online. What trigger thing? What did we talk? Wait, what did I do, Bishop? Curious now. Name one sport with competent officiating. Golf. I think that might be the only one there. Darts. Pretty sure darts is pretty straightforward. Just trying to think of other ones. If you call poker a sport, maybe poker? I don't know. I'm just trying to answer your question. I'm just trying to help you out here, brother. I'm just trying to help you out. Wait till you see my effing music, says Frymeister. Referee changed that call last night when Brunson complained. That's true, Mr. Mojo. 4 points, Tatum, 9 points, Oubre. He ain't showing up today, bruh. Facts, Alexio. Mario got that FMA chat too? Chad behavior? What? No, this, okay, so this is an alchemy circle, but it's not just a traditional alchemy circle. I did manage to put my family zodiac signs on the inside to make it a personal touch right there. And before anybody's like, oh, nobody cares, just know that y'all, a lot of people out there are so focused on the media part of social media that they forget the social part of it. It is social media, which means that social comes first. That's why I share my stories with you guys. That's why I'm interested in y'all's stories and what you guys do there as well. So, anyways, I'll jump down off of my bowling, says Old School. That's another sport. I'll jump off of my soapbox. Here comes the call, guys. We're coming back. They're showing the replay slow-mo one more time as Jason Tatum goes up and airballs this shot. It's clearly out of bounds, but they might say that it's a foul on Drummond, so Missoula might not be charging the call. Might be challenging the call. I think he's challenging the no call on Jason Tatum. The officials look like the call will stand. They changed it right here. Celtics will be charged with a timeout. They're saying that they apparently called it right on the court before Missoula challenged the play. So Philadelphia has the basketball. Here's Oubre, who shoots from 3 feet away and will miss a 3-foot shot. Another missed shot for Oubre. 68-51. It's I can't math right now. What is that, 17, 19-point game? Someone help me out. Here's a shot. I think that's 17 points. Yeah, it's a 17-point game. Here is Paul George on the dribble. George on the drive. George, he breaks the ankles here, kicks it to the three-point line. This shot, come on, George, just take it to the rim. Stop shooting these three-point shots. You guys are trash. Sorry, my apologies here. Andre Drummond is down on the ground. We've got two players who have collided here. So Drummond and Hauser fighting for a loose ball. Hauser and Drummond fighting for a loose ball here. Good job by Hauser. It is out of bounds, last touched by Hauser, so it should be Philadelphia basketball, if anything. Ball should stay down here, and the ball's going to be at the bottom of the screen. All right, 9:26 left to go. Philadelphia to inbound. Paul George inbounding the ball. There it is. Maxey with it. I don't like Philadelphia trying all the three-point shots. Looks like they're going to call a whistle on a travel here. So travel against Philadelphia. 9:19, VJ Edgecombe admits to the travel. You know, there's this new thing that they've been doing in basketball called dribbling the ball. You should try it sometime. Here is Derek White. Derek White, top of the screen. Vucevic, excuse me. Here's Jaylen Brown. Brown goes to the right past Maxey. He's driving. Brown met with some resistance. He will shoot, but buries the shot at 70-51. We're now back to a 19-point gap between these two sides. Maxey, top of the screen. Maxey will step back here. Maxey's got it. He's covered by Derek White. Andre Drummond giving him a little screen right now. Pass over to Paul George. George, a crossover. George for three. Yes, sir. Paul George will knock it down. This is the man who really needs to step up right now. Paul George needs to be Paul George of like 10 years ago. Here's a Jaylen Brown pump fake at the three-point line. Derek White left wide open. Derek White, the sniper. Bang! Derek White knocks it down. 54-73. Top of the screen right now. VJ Edgecombe will drive. Edgecombe to Drummond. Drummond back to Edgecombe. VJ is in the paint. He will pull up and shoot. VJ Edgecombe gets the shot, wanted the foul, doesn't get it. It's 56-73, 17-point spread. Derek White to Tatum. Tatum from long range, 28-footer, feeling confident, will miss this shot. It's rebounded by Oubre. Maxey on the drive. Maxey to Oubre. Oubre with a head full of steam right here will shoot and miss again, but he tips it back in somehow. Oubre struggling quite a bit. At least he's able to tip it back in. So a 15-point game. 7:34 left to go. Hey, man, a 15-point game is not insurmountable here. And if the Boston Celtics lose after having been up by 21, that's going to be the story of the day. Not the fact that the Philadelphia 76ers beat Boston, but that Boston blew a 21-point lead. Here is Jason Tatum at the three-point line now. He will go ahead and heave this up as the shot clock was winding down. Shot clock violation. Philadelphia basketball. So Philadelphia can continue to inch their way closer here. Down by 15. Here's another possession. What was that, says Mr. Raymond. Mr. Ray. Okay, so Paul George to inbound. 7:12 on the clock. Here's VJ Edgecombe. Remember, Edgecombe, dribble the basketball. Edgecombe brings it up. Edgecombe at the TD Garden Arena logo. Here's the move. Edgecombe wide open at the three-point line. Oubre lets it fly. Why even try anymore? Another missed shot. Rebound by Jaylen Brown. Here's another pass and a feed inside to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum covered by Oubre. Ooh, nice job by Oubre to poke this thing away. It does go out of bounds, but it's last touched by the 76ers. A barn burner, says Mr. Mojo. Good thing I'm not the coach, says Mr. Ray. I don't want to spoil the game, but the Sixers go on a 30-10 run in the third quarter, and the Sixers pull off the win, says Uriel Rivera. What's up, Udi? How you doing, man? Udi's in the chat. Good to have you here, brother. Here's Brown. Jaylen Brown gets past Paul George. He pulls up and shoots from the free throw line. Again, shot clock winding down. It's a missed shot. Gosh, terrible passing. It's stolen back by Boston. Boston gets another opportunity. Jaylen Brown lines up the triple and knocks it down. 76-58. Philadelphia cannot figure it out right now. Turnover after turnover, missed shot after missed shot. They are shooting themselves in the foot. And I know that they can play better than this. Here's a Paul George shot from the elbow. Another missed shot. Fadeaway jump shot from the elbow. Derek White out to Vucevic. And another three-point shot goes. It's now a 21-point gap. 5:55 on the clock. Timeout is called by the 76ers. And it's time for another commercial break. Kalshi has taught me that there's no such thing as a sure thing, says Kalshi, man. How about it? All right, guys, we need one more subscriber to change this here. So the score is 79-58. I got 3 games coming up for you guys. Our next game on deck, ladies and gentlemen, the next game coming up today is this one here. Phoenix and OKC. This should be another OKC whooping. OKC 64-18. Phoenix 45-35. That doesn't math. Can't be 45-35. That doesn't add up to 62 games. Hang on. Now I got to take a look at this. Let's see. Phoenix and OKC. It is the Phoenix Suns finished this season 45-37. That makes more sense. Okay. 45-37. Let's actually update that before the next game starts. There you go. Let's just add 2 more losses to Phoenix just to emphasize my point right there. Hey, look, I just turned back, and it looks like we hit our numbers. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we are still climbing. We've got another game coming up. Right now it's Phoenix and Philly and Boston. More basketball on the horizon. At home with +3, says Mr. Ray. I just don't get all these 3-point attempts in the NBA, especially if they're not falling, says Rec TV. Yeah, Rec TV, let's actually talk about it. What's going on here? It's this one. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, stand by. There we go. Cool. I'm with you, Rec TV. Hey, guys, I truly do apologize for not coming in on here a few days. No worries, Ashley. We're glad that you're here. Look, any time that you can give me, I'm happy with it. But, at the end of the day, it's not about what you guys can do for me. It's about what I can do for you. Don't ask I was thinking about this earlier. In the words of JFK, don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I say that about this community. Don't ask what the community can do for me. Ask what I can do for this community. And I try my best every single game, guys. So thank you for being a part of this community. Otherwise, I wouldn't really have any reason to do anything. 3 years later, we've built a community of 118,000 fans. Whether that's basketball, football, or baseball, it doesn't matter. It's the love of competition and the love of sport. So thank you for being here, guys. Will Luke Kennard outshoot the entire Sixers team in threes, says Love Crafton. Hey, Kennard had a good game last night. Kennard had a really good game last night. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers who managed to get that win over the Rockets without Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves. Granted, the Rockets were playing without Fred VanVleet and also playing without Kevin Durant, but God bless the Los Angeles Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Tatum 40 bomb coming soon. Possible. But Boston 112 over gonna hit, says Sevda. Drummond in last place on stats on the screen right now. Yeah, Iburn, he sure is. He sure is. Okay, guys, for those of you who are new, your players who are currently on the court are down here. Your point leaders, rebound leaders, and your assist leaders on the right-hand side. I've got the basketball moving down below so you can visualize where the basketball is on the court at all times. We've got the clock started again. Ball is in the hands of the 76ers. Here's a pass to the three-point line. VJ Edgecombe covered right now by Peyton Pritchard. Edgecombe will drive. He will shoot. He will come up short, and it's rebounded by Pritchard. Pritchard has to stomp the foot down before he steps out of bounds, and Jason Tatum brings it up. Tatum on the dribble. Tatum goes to the right. Jason Tatum goes all the way through. Absolutely non-existent defense right now. The Philadelphia 76ers look flat-footed, out of energy, and out of motivation right now. 81-58. They still have a whole nother quarter left to play, and they've already given up, it feels like. Andre Drummond, Edgecombe to Maxey. Maxey to the left. Maxey to the rim. Maxey will shoot. He will miss. And 4 players for the Boston Celtics wait to corral the miss. Nobody crashing the boards for Philadelphia. And here is a beautiful bounce pass from Derek White, who picks up an assist. Jaylen Brown will get the dunk. It's now 83-58, 25-point spread. To the left, VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe on the dribble. Edgecombe to the top of the screen. A couple of jab steps here. Looks like Paul George will shoot. He will draw the foul. He knew that was coming, and so he will go to the free throw line to shoot too. Jason Tatum going to pick up a foul here. I think that's his first of the day. So first foul of the day for Jason Tatum. Let's see. I need 2 threes from Maxey, and I'm in the money, says Bad Company. Money, 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 money. Are Rockets the worst playoff teams in the West? No. No, they're not. The worst playoff team in the West right now is the Phoenix Suns, Coach. Just to answer that, the Rockets are actually not half bad, man. I think the Rockets, when Kevin Durant comes back from his, quote, knee contusion, it's over for Los Angeles. I could be wrong. First free throw is good for Paul George. Let's go 76ers. Freimeister saying, thanks for subscribing. I saw one pop in there. Thank you, Freimeister, for the heads up. Will the scores be over 206? Dude, at this rate, Philadelphia won't even score 75, man. Philadelphia really having a bad day. Next shot coming in right here at the free throw line. Paul George is able to knock them both down. At least that's going to help improve the free throw numbers. But game 1 has been a nightmare here for Philadelphia. Here is Derek White. White, a pass to the three-point line. Vucevic gets it again. Back to White. White, good ball movement here. Another one, and Peyton Pritchard is in the corner. Pritchard will climb here. He passes to the corner. Derek White for 3. No good. It'll be rebounded now. Fast break, and VJ Edgecombe takes it to the rack. It's 62-83. 21-point game. VJ Edgecombe will score. Peyton Pritchard now has the ball. Boston Celtics on the attack. Here's a pass. And a give. Peyton Pritchard with it once again. Pritchard, looks like there's going to be a foul right here. This could be a defensive foul. Let's take a quick look right now. They're going to call it against Quentin Grimes. On the court right now for the Philadelphia 76ers, you've got George, Maxey, Edgecombe, Bona, and Grimes. On the court for the Boston Celtics, it's Tatum, Brown, White, Pritchard, and Vucevic. Here's the inbound pass right now. The Boston Celtics with the basketball. Here's Jaylen Brown, who gets the angle at the rim. He shoots this one right past Adam Bona, keeping the head down, keeping the hands up. Good job there by Brown. Okay. Here's a feed. Here's the drive to the rim. Maxey going to get the shot to go. He gets the bucket and the foul. So 64-85. We go to the free throw line for an and one. Another and one opportunity. The spread is cooked. The game will go over 213, says Bulldog. Just need Keita to score one more point, says Aaron Montejo. Rough screen, says Mr. Mojo. Bona has been bona fide. Knee meat contusion? Yes. Apparently, yes. It's a knee contusion is what it said. Not even a thigh contusion. Apparently his knee got bumped, and so because of that, that's so funny that you said that, Courtney. No way, Jeremy. No way, bro. The and one free throw is good. The score is 65-85, a 20-point game right now as Peyton Pritchard has the ball. Pritchard to Derek White. White to Brown. Brown on the move. I'm still laughing at Jeremy saying that they're going to win the series. No way, bro. Here's a shot for a missed shot, but an offensive board as Walsh waits for it. Why does Walsh look like Joshua Dobbs? Am I the only one who thinks that? That Walsh kind of looks like Josh Dobbs? 85-65. Mr. Mojo, I am playing hurt. I got hurt on tip-off, bro. That's why I'm wearing this Band-Aid on my middle finger. Let's start the clock. The Boston Celtics with the basketball. Peyton Pritchard at the three-point line. He steps back, fakes the shot, goes to Luka Garza for three. No, and it's going to be rebounded by Luka Garza. He goes back to Pritchard. Pritchard tries again. Pritchard knocks it down. It's 88-65. 23-point lead. The Boston Celtics continue to just hammer down on the poor 76ers. Here's VJ Edgecombe. Sharp pass to the corner. Here's a climb of the baseline. Doesn't like the look. Will back things out one more time. Quentin Grimes will give up the basketball. It's VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe uses a Bona screen. He shoots this three-point shot. It's off the back of the rim. Bona fights for the rebound, but he's gonna take a spill under the rim and lose control of the basketball. 2:29 here left to go. Walsh looks like Charlie V, says Dr. Jeremy. Sixers warming up the bus right now, says Mr. Mojo. We need 8 threes, and we're back in the game, says Neem. Oh, man. By the way, the 76ers are 3 for 20 from downtown. Here's another pass to the three-point line. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Peyton Pritchard will tries to feed this one inside. It's going to be poked out of bounds. 2:10 left to go. Last touch by Philly. It's Boston's basketball. Because Walsh and Dobbs have the face for radio. I love the Celtics. I need 2 points for Tatum, says Alexio. Know what? I'm going to do 5 push-ups for each Sixers missed 3. Here's a three-point shot. That's not good for Walsh. That's going to miss. We're pretty close to our pump cam, guys. So when we get to a 30-point spread, we typically do what we call the pump cam on this channel, which means that every three-point shot for either team, we do 10 push-ups. Every three-point shot that's made. Here's a three-point shot that's made for Jaylen Brown. This makes it, we only need 4 more points here for the Boston Celtics before we turn this pump cam on, if I'm being honest. To the left. And a bounce pass to Oubre. Oubre goes in. Oubre will shoot. Oubre somehow will score. It's 67-91. 67-91. Backwards they go. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard crosses the half-court logo. Pritchard goes to the left, bounces to the right. It's now with Brown. Brown goes to the right. Brown between the legs. He's in the chest of the defender. He'll shoot and score. Quentin Grimes stands no chance. Here's the inbound pass. The Philadelphia 76ers not going to call a timeout. They're just going to let the clock ride right now. Maxey will shoot. Maxey will score. 69 giggity to 93. 69 to 93. We're probably going to see a three-point shot here to make it 69 to 96. There's Pritchard from downtown. Ooh, my crystal ball almost worked. He missed this shot. It's rebounded by Philadelphia. To the left. To the left. To the left. Give and go. It's stolen now. Peyton Pritchard comes up with a steal. Alley-oop. Nope, Walsh not going to take the shot. Walsh is going to be hacked, though, and Walsh goes to the free throw line. 43 seconds left to go in this quarter. Walsh going to shoot 2 shots. Dominic Barlow will be charged with the shooting foul. Mr. Mojo says, take a drink. Take a drink. Huh, says LOL. The no eyebrow thing is some kind of genetic disorder. He has eyebrows. I mean, they're very faded, but he does have eyebrows. They're faded, but they're there. First free throw for Walsh. No good. He goes, oh, it's okay. You're up by a lot, big dog. You're good. You're up by a monstrous amount. The score is 69 to 93. Walsh at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. He missed the first of his free throws. Looks like Luka Garza is going to the bench right now. Luka Garza going to the bench. Looks like on the court for Boston, you've got Brown, White, Pritchard, Hauser, and Walsh. Walsh's second free throw is no good, and Oubre gets a rebound. So less than a minute left to play in the third quarter. The Philadelphia 76ers looking to crack 70 points here in this quarter. Tyrese Maxey will pull up and shoot from the top of the key. He will miss this shot again. Are we sure that Tyrese Maxey is the best player on this team? Because right now he's looking like a dud. Here's Peyton Pritchard. He's got overly quick releases. I don't like what I'm seeing from Maxey at all today. He seems like he's rushed. He's not playing his type of basketball. Here's a fadeaway jump shot, and Jaylen Brown showing him how it's done. It's 95 to 69. 95 to 69. The shot clock is off. The game clock winding down. Here's a last-minute opportunity going all the way. He will shoot and score, and that'll be the end of the quarter, guys. So a quick diving layup right here. Looks like this might even be challenged. They might say that he didn't get the shot off in time. Let's watch it one more time. I'm seeing this say challenge at the end of the third, but I've got 71 to 95 right now. Fourth quarter about to get started. All right, guys, fourth quarter on the horizon here. Looks like we've still got about 1,500 people, guys. I'm going to ask y'all one more time here. Before we enter the fourth quarter, 2 things. 1, we are looking to break the odometer today. Think y'all know what I'm talking about. We are looking for more subscribers. If you have been in here for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you are not currently subscribed to this channel, that's your sign right now. I understand that this game has been an absolute blowout. Unfortunately, I can't control that, but what I can do is give you the best verbal picture that I can paint, and hopefully it's easily digestible on your end. So we're looking to pick up more subscribers. If we can get this all the way up to 118.8, we'll be in great shape for today to actually break the odometer. If we cannot get there, that's okay. We're going to keep rolling anyways. The other thing that I wanted to bring up, so that's number 1. Number 2, we're still a little behind on the likes count. Overall, on this live stream here today, when I look at the analytics, I believe that all day on this live stream, as people have popped in and out on the live stream, looks like we've got a grand total of about 28,000 views so far. So 28,000 views, that's pretty good, but we're sitting under 400 likes so far, which is a little off on the ratio. If you guys are watching and you have been entertained, just smash the like button. Simple request. Okay, that's number 2. The last thing I'm going to say is that this game, for most intents and purposes, is out of reach for the 76ers. I don't think I've seen a 24-point comeback in the fourth quarter. They might put up a valiant effort, but I don't think they will be coming back. That being said, the next game, once again, is on Tuesday. Tuesday's the next game. Game 3 is Friday. Game 4 is Sunday. If needed, guys, Game 5 will be the following Tuesday, then Thursday, and then not the Saturday coming up, but the next Saturday on May 2nd, if needed for Game 7. Travis, or Tris Yvonne Group, I see you out there. Cushings. What's up, man? Cushing-ish, saying pound the like, folks. Philly fans here, hit like when done. Okay, that's fair. That plays right there. Is Maxey going to score a 3 or what? Dude, Maxey. Okay, let's talk about Tyrese Maxey, because right now what I'm seeing out of Tyrese Maxey is honestly a huge, huge disappointment, guys. Tyrese Maxey today, I'll give you a guess. At least he is playing with some aggression. Unfortunately, he cannot get it done. He has 21 points, yes, but he has taken 20 shots to get those 21 points. He's made 8 of 20. He's made 1 3-point shot, 8 of 20 from the floor, 1 3-point shot. Tyrese Maxey has not been very efficient. A lot of empty possessions. Now, I'm not mad at the fact that he's 8 for 20. What I'm upset about is that he's 8 for 20 and about 18 of those 20 shots were either closely contested or definitely out of rhythm and out of sync. Here come the Philadelphia 76ers. They knock down a quick bucket. Looks like Quentin Grimes going to get in the scoring column right now. I'm back up on my feet. So let's shrink down my camera so I don't block your scoreboard. The Boston Celtics looks like they're going to get into a little trouble here. Boston Celtics commit an offensive foul. It's a turnover. It's Philadelphia basketball again. So here's Tyrese Maxey. Can Maxey find a way to bring his team back from the brink? Here's a look to the right. By the way, Paul George definitely needs to step up in this game too. Quentin Grimes has the basketball. He goes to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe works the perimeter. Edgecombe at three-point land. He steps in the paint. He will shoot a fadeaway jump shot. Off-balance shot. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Queta. Queta gets the board. It's Sam Hauser. Hauser lets it fly. Hauser, no, oh my gosh. Hauser buries it. It's now 98-73. Everybody in Boston going to clap their hands. Little golf clap right here, because at this point, no need to turn up one way or the other. It's a one-sided game, and we've got a marathon. Nice little behind-the-back pass here. One more pass, Barlow, Dominic Barlow, nice move from him. He will shoot and miss the layup. I cannot believe that, bro. You missed the layup. Sam Hauser to Jason Tatum. Tatum for 3. Off the back of the rim and an offensive rebound. Hauser tries again. Hauser shoots, and this is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Boston. It should be Philadelphia basketball if I saw that correctly. Should be Philadelphia basketball if I saw that correctly. 10:30 left to play in this game. Scratch that, guys. Looks like they're giving it here. It's staying on this end of the floor. It's Boston's basketball. Queta has it. Queta to Pritchard. Pritchard lets it fly from downtown. It's no good, and it'll be rebounded here. A rebound for Philadelphia. It's Justin Edwards who gets the board. Edwards now has it again. He will take it all the way. Going to shoot over Queta. Going to miss another layup. Philly, bro. Philly, come on, dude. Here's Sam Hauser. Brutal, dude. Brutal. Another three-point shot. Woo! 10 minutes left to go, and the misery is over. This should be a goaltending right here. So 2 points for Philadelphia as Queta going to be charged with the goaltend. My gosh, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal for Philadelphia. So 75-101. 75-101. Peyton Pritchard is posted up right now. He will spin move, trying to get away from VJ Edgecombe. Alley-oops to Queta. Queta going to jam this down. It's 103-75. 9 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. VJ Edgecombe going to bring the ball up court. Edgecombe, hands off backwards. Ball's now with Grimes. Grimes makes his move. Grimes in the paint. He will shoot from inside the free throw line. Another shot that's going to be missed from like 8 feet out. I mean, these guys are shooting from inside the paint, and they can't get paint points at all. Jason Tatum going to lay this one in with the right hand. It's a 30-point game, guys, officially. 9:16 left to play, and I think Philadelphia is going to bring out the reserves here. Philadelphia's cooked. Philadelphia is cooked. Jason Tatum got the shot to go in. I expect them to unload the benches here. Timeout has been called. Sixers have 3 timeouts left. Boston has 4 timeouts left. There we go. Philly playing like downs. Let's see. Bring Oubre, BK bro. Pump cam, says Mr. Mojo. Reset, arrest the starter, says Frymeister. Mr. Mojo, yeah, I really don't want to do the pump cam on a quadruple header. I'd be so fine doing the pump cam like tomorrow, like Monday through Friday. But after having done 4 games yesterday, having a sick baby last night who was crying all night. I slept like 4 hours, dude, maybe 5. I think maybe 5 hours is what I slept last night, which did not help my voice for recovery. I don't think that doing push-ups today is really going to help, but I promise you guys we will bring back the pump cam when I don't have 4 games in a day. Promise. I pinky swear, bro. We're going to do the pump cam, but we can't do it during these quadruple headers just because, you know. Tang saying, what's a pump cam? All right, guys, so this channel is all about improving ourselves, getting better in every single way possible, whether it's growing the channel subscribers, me getting better with my graphics, me getting better with my wording, or me getting better in the physicality. So the pump cam, Tang, I'll explain this to you guys right now. So normally when we have blowout games like this, the interest drops tremendously. So we will literally go from 3,000 viewers to 1,500 viewers when we've got a 30-point game. So in an effort to keep people's attention and keep the motto of trying to constantly increase and get better, we work on our fitness when the games are this boring. What we do is when it's a 30-point gap, any three-point shot, no matter what, from either side, results in 10 push-ups if the shot is made. So if we're watching the rest of this game and Boston just keeps letting it rip from downtown, every three-point shot would equal 10 push-ups, and I would turn on my secondary camera. You guys would see me in the office, get on my face, and do my push-ups, right? I'm not doing that today. Although today would probably be the day that I would get one hell of a pump. I would get one hell of a pump because I think all 4 of these games are going to be blowout games. Anyway, so that's what we do for the pump cam. We're all about good energy and positive vibes, man. Let's see. Thank you very much, Sev. Thank you. I appreciate that. We want Boston on Wednesday. Philly fans were chanting, we want Boston on Wednesday. Anyways, guys, so Cavs-Raptors. Cavs won. Game 1. It's 1-0 there. Nuggets-Timberwolves, you can see it's 1-0 here. Nuggets-Timberwolves. Knicks-Hawks, it's 1-0 here. Lakers-Rockets, 1-0 there. Celtics-76ers likely going to be 1-0 here. Our next game will be Thunder and Suns. This is going to be Thunder, Suns. And I'm going to go ahead and shake the magic 8 ball, and it's going to tell me that the Thunder are going to go up 1-0 there. Then we'll have Piston Magic. That'll be the 5:30 game. And the last game of the day, my San Antonio Spurs versus the smelly Portland Trail Blazers. All right, guys, here is an offensive foul as we get right back to this. It's going to be a foul against Philadelphia. It's going to be a turnover. It's Boston basketball again. So Boston basketball, 105-75 with 9:13 here left to go. You can see the faces of the Philadelphia 76ers all melted and all full of disapproval for the game that they've had right now. Peyton Pritchard on the run going to lay this up and in. 9 minutes left to play, guys. I don't expect a whole lot of timeouts right now. I don't expect a whole lot of fouling. I expect these 9 minutes to fly by. I could be wrong. They have not unloaded the bench just yet, which means that I guess Philadelphia still wants to fight right now. Maxey to Oubre. Oubre, one more to the corner. This one flies. That's a three-point shot. If we were doing the pump cam, this would be 10 push-ups. Peyton Pritchard brings it back. Pritchard bounces this to Queta. Queta to Pritchard. Pritchard On the dribble, goes to the left. Pitchard will drive. He's under the rim. Bounce pass inside to Shireman. Shireman will float it up. It's no good. Andre Drummond will come down with it. So technically, I would owe you 10 push-ups right now. Maxey going to shoot this one from downtown. He will be fouled here, so 8:11 left to go. He will miss this shot and goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. No pump cam equals no super chats. Joke's on you, Troy. I've only gotten 1 super chat today anyways. Let's go, Pritchard. Just catched in, says Stashin. Let's go, man. 10 letters typed. Send. Here we go, guys. I think we actually got 2 super chats today. Drago Balboa, and our very first one of the day was Victoria as we open things up today. Here's Andre Drummond. He bounces this one over to the left-hand side, but you guys know that I don't really care about the super chats, right? I never ask for them. I'm not Chat Sports. Here is going to be a blocked shot. Boston can't get it to go. 7:54. I never ask for super chats, man. That's not my thing. I understand that the majority of the audience watching today, the majority of the audience is here from a financial barrier, and it seems improper and immoral to ask for it. So here is Jason Tatum. He fakes to the left. He goes to the right. He's at the three-point line. He will be backed up here by Oubre. Oubre in his chest. And Jason Tatum playing good physical basketball, but the shot clock is down to 2. Here's Peyton Pritchard from downtown. Going to hit this one off the wedge. It's no good. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre brings the ball up court. Oubre will hand this one off. Good ball movement right now for Philadelphia, but that means nothing when you're down by 30. Drummond with the ball. This goes out of bounds. Last touch by Philadelphia. Another bad pass. Another turnover. Boston Celtics basketball. Are you doing the same? Yes, I am doing the Suns game. I am doing the Suns game. Okay. I need to... Oh, this is what I need to do for you guys. I got to get the link for the next game pulled up in just a moment. I'll drop that in just a second, guys. 7 minutes left to play in this basketball game. Here goes Keita to the rim. Keita will shoot. He will be fouled. And so the clock stops with 7:02. Keita going to get some assistance from his boys to get up off the ground. Well, there you go. Looks like Vilu, thank you very much for the super chat. So we got a $2 super chat coming in from our friend Vilu. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a look over here, guys. Let's talk about this. Let's share the next live stream with you guys. If y'all want to watch the next game, this is where you're going to watch it. At least if you want to watch it with me, I should say. If you want to watch the next game with me, this is where you can watch it. Go ahead and open up your second tab if you want. I'll drop that again at the end of the live stream, guys. Second free throw is good. Jeremy said super in motion. JT triple-double. Santino said he was on. He got that one right. Philadelphia with the basketball. It's 109 to 78. Philadelphia will shoot. They will score. Looks like Adam Bona is going to get the shot to fall. Adam Bona able to score right there. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball, top of the screen. He'll bounce it to Keita. Keita back to Pritchard. Pritchard covered right now. Looks like Grimes is in his chest. And nice job by Peyton Pritchard to get past his man. He will be fouled on the drive, and Oubre will pick up the foul. Looks like a little tussle right here with Trendon Watford as he chases down Keita for no reason. That was just trying to find a fun moment in the game. We're at the free throw line here, though, guys. Shooting 2 shots. The score is 80 to 109. It's a 29-point game. 29-point game. Pump cam time, says Robert Zamora. I technically still owe you guys 10 if that's the case. I don't know, man. Maybe I should do the push-ups. I really don't want to, but it'd be nice to have a nice flex for the Spurs game if we got a pump cam going. The score is 110 to 80. All right, here come the Philadelphia 76ers. 76ers with the basketball. They're at the three-point line. Here's a backwards pass. It's Quentin Grimes. Grimes with it. Cross-court pass here. And here's the drive from Oubre. Oubre's in the paint. He will shoot. He will miss another 7-foot shot. This one looks like it was definitely last touched right now, and it's going to be Boston basketball. Last touch by Philadelphia. Another failed attempt at a rebound right now. Adam Bona. It's almost like they're trying to it's almost like they don't have fingers. Every time I see Philadelphia go up for a rebound, they're basically trying to rebound it with, like, I don't know, like pool noodle hands. Like, they just can't get their hands around the basketball. Here's a whistle that comes in. It's going to be an off-ball foul. 6:06 left to go. Do arm curls with your drink. You know, I think I might actually rather do arm curls. I could probably pump out 10 with 25s. Yeah. And I don't need to bust out the second camera that's been giving me issues anyways. You know what? I like that, dude. We'll do 10 arm curls for every three-point shot. So pump cam is back on. Here's a pump fake from Hauser. Hauser for three. No good. So I owe you guys 10. 5:52 left to go. During our next commercial break, I will run downstairs to the home gym, grab my weights, and we will do it, man. Have 300 shares of under 213, so more missed three-pointers and less pump, says me. VJ out. It will kill my parlay. Stay hydrated, says Falcon. Good looking out, Falcon. Good looking out. I think my tea has finally dropped down to a drinkable temperature. Oh, that's nice and warm. That's great right there. Oh, that's really good tea. Oh, hell yeah, that's great. 110-80, guys. Ball is in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. I owe you 10 curls right now. Here's a look. Justin Edwards with the basketball. Edwards looking around, going to use the bonus screen. Edwards will drive. He will shoot. He will score from 11 feet out. 82-110. By the way, once the other team that has been down by 30 gets back to within 10, we turn the pump cam off, just so y'all know. Pump those pythons, brother. Pythons? I don't think so. They're more like garden snakes, but we're working on it, dude. Walsh for three. Off the backboard. The bank is closed. It is Sunday. All right, guys. Here's the drive to the rim. Going to go up and definitely got to be a foul. The officials are blind right there. That was a clear hack under the rim. A feed inside. Luka Garza will shoot. There's a block right there. 4:56 left to go. These officials don't care. 4:56 left to go. Alex saying, get that workout in. Scam, take all the starters out, says Trouble. Just remember, this wasn't my idea, says Mr. Mojo. Let's see. I took the under on the Phillies players. Straight cash, says one Magic fan. Luka Garza knocks down the first, guys. It's now 111-82. So 111-82. Luka Garza doing all right now. DJ Arena, welcome back, man. Go more. Score Boston, says Gambling. The camera's focused on Baylor Shireman for whatever reason, who just checked in right now. Shireman only 2 points on the day, but it does look like we have the majority of the bench out right now, guys, with less than 5 minutes left to go. We start the clock. The next game is scheduled to start in 6 minutes. There are 5 minutes left to go in this game. We'll see if we get the transition in time. Here's the drive and the shot. That's going to be a missed shot right now. It will be rebounded here. Here's the move to the right-hand side. Pritchard with the basketball. Pritchard bounces this inside, and it's going to go right past its intended Sam Hauser. So bad pass goes out of bounds. Boston up 112-82. To the left-hand side we go. Lining this thing up. Looks like Trenton Watford wants a piece of it. No, he changes his mind. Goes to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry going to miss the teardrop shot. Here's Walsh. Walsh will drive. Walsh will shoot through some contact. He will miss. It is rebounded by Trenton Watford. Here's the push forward under the rim. Got to be a whistle. It will be a whistle. Blocking foul right here. We go to the free throw line for 2 shots. So it looks like at the free throw line we're going to see Dalen Terry shoot 2. He's going to shoot 2 shots, and it's a shooting foul against Sam Hauser. Hauser turns around and says, what do you mean, ref? What are you talking about? What if the Spurs in Boston in the final? Glenn, I've been saying this, literally anybody who watches this channel, I've been saying this for weeks, bro. I'm telling you right now, it is going to be Boston and San Antonio. Not what if. It's going to be Boston and San Antonio. That's what my crystal ball has told me. First free throw is no good, but I like where your head's at, Glenn. Watford is tough, says Mr. Grazer. Spurs versus Celtics finals. I agreed. Tang saying change the scoreboard. Oh, my bad. You's right. Wait a second. No, you're not. I got 112 to 82 on the board. Second free throw is good. So on my TV screen, it says 83 to 112. We're going to go with what's on my screen right now. Spurs will be 2026 champions. Go Spurs, go. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Maybe I'll pull a Jason Terry and get a tattoo way before it happens. Walsh for three. Walsh for three. That's 20 curls, baby. I got to get you 20 now. Finally, another three-point shot. All right, guys, ball right now in the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's a spin move, a kick to the three-point line. This one flies. This one's no good. A missed shot there by Dalen Terry. So I owe you guys 20 arm curls. Here's a pass to Pritchard. Pritchard still with it here at the bottom of the Celtics logo. Pritchard on the run. He backs up right now. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. Another three flies. No good. And it's a pull down here for Jabari Walker. Jabari Walker gets the rebound. And so the Philadelphia 76ers, nice feed on the inside. Looks like that shot's going to go for Dominic Barlow. It is now 85 to 115. Still a 30-point game. 3:08 left on the clock. We move forward with it. Ball is in the hands right now of Ron Harper, who's on the court here. So Ron Harper around the three-point line, takes it to the rack. A nice reversal layup right there, 117 to 85. Ron Harper makes that look easy. Ball right now with Trendon Watford. He clears this thing out, and Barlow takes it to the rack. He's going to actually miss that layup there as Luka Garza set a beautiful – he just put his hands down. He was trying to draw a charge right there. Three-point shot flies. Oh, my goodness, it's good. That's 30 arm curls now. 30 arm curls now as Ron Harper knocks down the triple. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. I got to grab a pen. 2:25 left to go. Here's the drive into the paint. There's the shot, and this shot inside the paint will bounce on the back of the rim twice before going down. Down by 33, the Philadelphia 76ers are just about done. Peyton Pritchard brings the ball up court. Peyton Pritchard backs up. Pritchard to the left. Ron Harper with 1 foot in the paint to Shireman. Shireman for three. No good. Rebounded by the Philadelphia 76ers. So the 76ers with less than 2 minutes here left to go. About to be put out of their misery. Here's the drive. There's the layup. That's good. It's 89 to 120. Here's Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard with the basketball. Peyton Pritchard in the front court. Goes up to the top of the TD Garden logo. Goes to Luka Garza, who lets it fly. No, sir. I still owe you 30, guys. We owe 30. Someone else should be keeping track with me, so you keep me honest. Here's a shot. Nice, tough shot right there by Trendon Watford. It's 91 to 120. 29-point gap right now. I mean, they're just going to let the clock tick right here, guys. Clock is ticking. Boston Celtics going to hang on to the basketball. Ron Harper goes to Peyton Pritchard, bottom of the screen. Pritchard back to Harper. Harper hangs on to it. Little screen right here for Baylor Shireman. Shireman lines it up again. Ooh, ugly. 1:01 left to go. We're not going to get a timeout. Little exhale there with that missed three, just a little bit. Looks like we are going to get a timeout. All right, guys, let me go run downstairs, grab those weights, and do what I promised you guys. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Celtics call a full timeout. This should be a full minute, but I'll be right back. Hang tight. Yeah, I owe you guys 10 more. That was 20. We're just going to go with 25s. We're just going to go with 25s right now. If we are expecting what we're actually expecting, the next 3 games should all be blowouts, so 25 is fine with me. Mario needs a spot with the 25s. That's a warm-up. Now start with the 40. It's 30, isn't it? I thought it was 30. 60? Where did this come from? Okay, it's getting real. 30, Ryan Meister. I thought it was 30. You 10 more. All right, guys. Start the clock right now. Ball is in the hands of the 76ers. Here's a drive to the rim. One handoff here. Barlow can't get it to go. 49 seconds left. Here is Walsh. Walsh to Shireman. Shireman for 3. Okay, now it's 40. I owe you 20 more. Shireman knocked this one down. Please don't knock this shot down. I owe you 20 more. Here's a 3-point shot. Off the front of the rim, no good, and into the hands of Luka Garza. Garza will get the rebound. He pushes this to Ron Harper. Harper in the front court. I don't think Boston's going to shoot this shot. First round, game ones are usually like this, but we still watch. Okay, so I owe 20 more. We're probably going to pick that up here in just a moment. The second game should be starting any second here, guys. 13 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Boston Celtics in full control. So I owe 20. Dig deep, says Chris. Dig deeper. That's what they say on Insanity. That's what they say in Insanity. Okay, this game's going to be over, guys. This is your final score right now. So they're holding for the final. That's it, guys. Congratulations here, ladies and gentlemen. The Boston Celtics will win this game 123-91. We got to turn around for the next game, guys. But here you go. Here you go, guys. If y'all want to watch the next game, I will finish my other 20 curls on the next game. Yes, we'll finish up the next 20 curls on the next game. I actually need to turn around and start setting up for the next one. So I'm going to turn off my camera now, get set up for this next game. I'm going to close this stream in just a minute. But thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics fans. All right, guys, we'll see y'all in just a minute for the next one.